This program is proudly brought to you by KRF Motorsports, V8s Online, Simability, RRTV. Once again the mountain is calling, and iRacers from all over Australia hear her call, beckoning to return to the mountain.
Hello.
But this time we are not here to crown the king of the mountain. We are here to pay respect and farewell a mate, to swap stories and to share memories. We are here to ensure Luke's legacy lives on and celebrate a life well lived in the only way we know how, and that is to race. Welcome to the Luke Spalding Memorial Cup. Mount Panorama Bathurst can be found in Australia in the state of New South Wales, roughly 2.5 hours drive west of Sydney, in a small rural town called Bathurst. Mount Panorama was built in 1938 and was opened on the 17th of March by Right Honourable E.B. Spooner. The track itself is considered a mecca to all Australian motorsport fans and the true challenge for any aspiring racing driver. The total circuit length is 6.21 kilometres, with a total length of Conrod Straight 1.91 kilometres. The length of Mountain Straight itself 1.11 kilometres, and it rises from the Pit Straight to Skyline 157 metres. That's a grade of up to 1 in 6.13 metres. Welcome to Mount Panorama, Bathurst. Hi there folks, my name's Bernie Weemers and I'm joined by my commentator, my colleague, Adrian Jarvis, and we're here tonight coming live to you from Bathurst for the We Fly With 23 Luke Spalding Memorial Cup. Welcome Adrian, it looks like it's a scorcher out there.
Yeah, hey viewers, hey Bernie, yeah, thanks again for having me up here. It's a fantastic night, and it's going to be great for Luke tonight.
Yeah, it certainly is. We have 15 drivers out there at the moment qualifying. They have been qualifying for the last 36 minutes. They've got 24 minutes of qualifying to go yet. And I tell you what, we just saw another car bite the dust, hit the wall here. They're having a hard time out there tonight, Adrian.
Yeah, they would be in these cars, and very slick tracks, so it's going to be interesting, isn't it? And I'll tell you what, as long as they're aware of what's going on, let's hope they've got really good racing. But it's going to be tough here at Bathurst, but what a place to have a race for Luke for.
Oh, exactly right. And for the viewers joining us tonight, this is a Memorial Cup to one of our mates, Luke Spalding. He, for the last 4 years, he's been raising money for kids in the Brisbane Oncology Ward, and he's been donating iPads to them every Christmas Day for the last 4 years, and we decided it's a good initiative to remember him by and try to continue that legacy and raise some money for him tonight. So if you want to contribute or donate to this great cause, you can go to the gofundme.com/Luke's iPads, or you can buy a tribute sticker on the link in the screen you can see now. Now, if you do buy a tribute sticker, all profits do go to Luke's GoFundMe campaign, and the stickers are provided by the Australian Formula 3 Association.
Yeah, and that's a fantastic cause for young kids, Bernie. It's an awesome sponsorship for getting these kids iPads. Look, there's nothing worse than being in hospital with nothing to do. So if they've got some iPads, they've got something to take their mind off their treatment. So it's a fantastic cause, and hey, let's throw some dollars at this.
Yeah, definitely. It's a fantastic cause. It also allows those kids to get access to books on the Kindle reader, as well as games, you know, there's a whole raft of things, and I can't think of anything better than putting a smile on a kid's face on Christmas Day and making that day special for them, like all kids deserve. We can see out there at the moment Brett Wilson's running around for Redback Racing. Luke Spalding was a member of Redback Racing, and as such, the guys racing, they've got a special tribute livery on the car, as well as they're all wearing a special tribute helmet to Luke.
That's fantastic, isn't it? Quite an achievement, isn't it, Bertie? You know, these boys knew him. Some knew him personally, which is really cool. Some guys knew him through Redback Racing, which is pretty cool as well. The boy was such a talent as well. Did a lot, and I mean, to get into a V8 Ute series is fantastic on itself. So a fantastic young lad, and such a tragedy. But hey, look, we're not going to dwell on the tragedy. We're going to look at what he's put in place and what he wants to achieve here, and that's to try and help these young kids with cancer, because obviously he was a young kid as well. And you know, those iPads obviously keeps those thoughts away, and obviously it's not an easy task, and it just takes a little bit of burden off the parents as well, because at the end of the day, you know, those parents are struggling more than just the kids as well, because it's a sad thing. But hey, look, we're not here about the sadness, we're about here for the fun and the enjoyment, and that's what we're here to cover tonight.
Exactly right. It's a celebration of a life well lived, and that's what we're here to do tonight, and celebrate that. I also had the privilege of meeting quite a few people through various posts on Facebook through the week, and it's amazing the amount of guys Luke knew, and the different racing organisations. We're in touch with the V8 Utes, the Porsche Carrera Cup guys. Some of those guys knew Luke. Of course, the F3 Association. We had the supercarts and go-karts from, I think, Queensland were also knew him. So he's remembered by a lot of people. Hopefully some of them will come up for a chat tonight and share some stories with us, and and let's celebrate everything that this young man did achieve. And I'll tell you what, I think he achieved a heck of a lot more than I have in my 48 years, that's for sure.
Yeah, I will apologise for the viewers as well. I've had to turn my mic to a voice activated, so you may hear noises that you may not want to hear, so I do apologise tonight. It's just one of those things. Obviously with Windows 10 update, it's my steering wheel a few bugs, and it's a bit of a pain in the backside at the moment.
Yeah, so what that means, folks, is we're going to hear him yawning throughout the night, sighing, the odd occasional cough here and there, and probably some gulping if he's got any beer nearby, which hopefully you've put it out of reach tonight.
Oh no, we've got to have some beer tonight. If this is going to be a fun event, I reckon a bit more beer, and probably a lot of beer might make it interesting for the viewers tonight. But hey, look, if we get some guys up here that knew Luke, or a part of what he has achieved in all his sporting career, that's real world and our esports. Hey, look, bring it up. I'll turn the mic off and let everyone have a go as well, because look, this is about Luke, and we bought this and what he wants to do.
Yeah, and this event was the brainchild of Mark Noble from KRF Motorsports. He's been a long time backer of Luke's charity, and he's got the guys together to put this in. Of course, we've got RRTV, Redback Racing, backing this event tonight. V8's Online, they've also been working behind the scenes, helping to get this event off the ground for this evening. It's the inaugural running, and we're hoping to put this on around about this time each year. So long as Luke's charity continues, we'll continue supporting that as best we can.
Yeah, it is a great cause, isn't it? Like I said, it's about the kids. It's not us. It's not about the guys out on track. It's about the kids that need these iPads just to make families not worry about things. I can't tell you, like with the kids, like no, they're so special. I mean, Bernie's a father. I'm a father. I think I could say for Bernie that we've been quite lucky. Kids have been fine. We've not had to worry about any sort of illnesses in that fact. So I can't understand the pain that these parents go through. So obviously we're here for that, and let's try and donate as much as we can just to make these kids' life a little bit easier, and the parents as well. Like once they see those smile on their kid's face, it means so much to them.
Yeah, it certainly does. And another business that have backed to this great event is Simability. Now, this company, I can't say enough about them. I had a look on their website, and what they're all about is they create adaptive controls for the disabled or the physically challenged, as they call them, to allow them to participate in sim racing. And if there's anyone out there with a disability that wants to try sim racing, check these guys out, because they've got some fantastic hardware, from throttles that can be mounted on wheels and brakes on the wheels and all sorts of things. So we must really thank them for coming on board tonight as well. And don't worry folks, it's not going to be one big advertisement. We're just getting them out of the way now while the guys qualify. But let's have a look at our results at the moment. Christian Hinton, he's done a 2:04.659 and sitting in provisional pole. 0.6 of a second behind him is Andrew Gaines in the 111. Duncan Smith sitting in third at the moment, not far behind. And then we have Nick Cummings in fourth position. Fifth is the first of the Redback guys, Brett Wilson, and he's 1.1 seconds down from the pole, and a bit of work to do. Then another Redback guy, Michael Trooper, in sixth. Seventh, Robert Crouch. Eighth, another Redback racing driver, David Miller, followed by his teammate Stephen Varga, and rounding out your top 10 is Glenn Brockhurst.
Also tonight, it is a teams event, isn't it, Bernie? But I see Mark's opening up to that you can have 1 to 3 guys. So obviously there might be a guy tonight that will be running by himself, or you could have 3 guys come in and do the stint, which will be depending on the team. So it should be pretty cool.
It certainly will be. It's a rather unique event in the way this is structured. As you said, it was a team event. It is a team event. The guys can have up to 3 drivers and a minimum of 1 driver. Now, the fun part of it is, if you're driving by yourself, when you come into pit, you have to jump out of your car, and then you've got to jump back in again. Now, that should be a sight to see as this event unravels.
A sight. I hope we've got other guys in here at that time, because that's going to be confusing.
Yeah, the whole thing's going to be confusing, but it's going to be great fun. And I hope everyone that's joining us out there in the mood for a bit of a celebration tonight. Grab your favourite beverage, get your biscuits or whatever you eat. I've got my Kit Kat here and a coffee, and it's going to be a long night. Now, as far as the race setup of these cars tonight, it's a fixed setup, medium downforce, 30, and they're limited to 30 litres, so we can expect a lot of pit stops. Each driver in there has to do a minimum of 25 laps to make sure that team meets the requirements of this team enduro, open wheeler, whatever you want to call it, event.
Yeah, it's a bit of a first off, and obviously, if we're going to make it a yearly thing, it will improve, and look, I wouldn't limit it to these cars tonight. Obviously, Mark's decided to try and make it like the Formula 3s, which is fair enough. Just something that he was really good at. I mean, to do the Utes, we'd have to use the NASCAR Utes, but unfortunately we only have Toyotas and Chevrolets in that, so we don't have the Fords in there. But look, let's see how we go, and next year it could be the Ford and Holden, so who knows. Let's see. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it certainly will be. Now, the reason the Star Mazda is being used, as Adrian said, it's the closest thing to the Formula 3, which is what Luke drove. And in 2015, Luke became the Australian National Class Champion for the Formula 3s. Now, if you're wondering what's happening now, folks, all the drivers are in. The Redback boys are going to do a lap of honour to farewell their mate. And it's hard for me to talk at the moment, a bit sentimental, but it's great to see those cars out there in that livery. All the other drivers will come out 2 by 2, and they'll do a lap of honour for Luke.
Yeah, very special moment. It will be a little bit time, obviously, with Bathurst being 6 kilometres. This will take a bit, but yeah, no, it's a good honour here at the moment. The Redback boys out there doing a lap of honour for Luke. Once again, we're trying not to keep it sad. We're trying to be upbeat, but as Bernie said, you know, spoke to Luke. He knows of Luke, and it's probably a bit hard for Bernie at the moment. But these boys here know him. You know, special young kid. Gone too soon, but obviously left a legacy that we're trying to keep going. And hey, look, for kids, it's always something that you need to try and look forward to. If you don't have kids, I'm sure you don't understand at the moment, but hey, when you do have kids, like myself and Bernie, we've got kids, and we've been fortunate, like I said, but these parents do it tough, and you know, just to try and bring a smile to your kid's face is something that is very hard, and I'm sure we take for granted. But tonight we're seeing the boys. Unfortunately, I don't have liveries up. I'm a little bit slack tonight, but unfortunately, I don't have the computer to do the capacity that we should do. But look, it's not about me tonight. It's about Luke doing this stuff. Looking at the boys running around at the moment, doing a lap of honour. Awesome job for the guys tonight, and it's fantastic to see. And once this is done, well, hopefully we'll see some decent racing, Bernie. This is what we're here for, and a bit of fun.
Certainly is. Now there's 5 members from Redback Racing out there tonight doing this lap of honour. We have the new team owner, Brett Wilson. Brett was very good friends with Luke, and he was insistent on getting this in, which is fantastic. We've got also Michael Trooper in the second of the Redback Racing cars. He's in the number 16. David Miller, another guy for Redback Racing. He's in a white livery. The reason for that, I didn't get to upload the skin in time, but then we also have out there Stephen Varga in the number 14, bringing up the rear of this procession. And he's a relatively newcomer to Redback Racing, but a fantastic V8 supercar driver. And then we have Jamie Owens in the other red and white Fanatic livery in the middle of this procession, another newcomer to Redback Racing, and very good also as a driver. Now Redback Racing, they have 40 members in this team, so it's not a small team, quite a large team, and they've even got a car tonight racing in the Le Mans 24 hour for iRacing that starts at 12 midnight. So some of those guys that are racing that would have liked to be here, but as you could imagine, they need to get their sleep because it's going to be a long 24 hours for them tonight.
Yeah, certainly will be, Bernie, and trying to manage a team is not an easy task, which you know personally. But yeah, no, it's good to see these boys out here. They knew what they wanted to do, and like I said, you know, these boys knew him personally, and they wanted to be here, and which was really great. But no, tonight is about a bit of fun. So once we get this over and done with, we'll be here, and hopefully we get some people up here to have a bit of fun. It's going to be an awesome event tonight.
Yeah, so that lap now concludes the first lap of honour. Now what I think is going to happen here, Adrian, I'm not totally sure, but what I think could be happening is the rest of the field will come out and they will form up behind these guys, and we'll have one more lap. We've got 8 minutes until we start racing, and after this we'll have a look at the weather, and we'll also have a look at I don't know, we'll make something up on the fly, I'm sure.
As per normal, we always make something up. as the boys, as you said, Bernie, are coming out to line up and do a lap of honour for Luke. So 2 laps of honour for Luke. How special is that? And seeing the guys running around, I'm still struggling with stuff, but no, it's an awesome event. And I've got to get my computer fixed.
Yeah, so let's go through some of the guys that are out there tonight and the teams they are representing. And let's have a look. So we've got out there Trent Thomas from G&T Racing. He's in the 111 tonight, and he's sponsored by Monster, and G&T, of course, is their major sponsor of that team. Another great team out there. We've got Christopher Ewan. I'm not sure who he's with.
Sorry.
It's all right. Turn your microphone off, it'll be good. We have Nick Cummings out there. We've also got members from KRF Motorsports, which is great to also see. And I'm just trying to get a few of those names up. So you can see Glenn Brockhurst there in the 34. He's from KRF Motorsports. He's got his teammate just ahead of him, and just trying to get a number there. That's Robert Crouch in the number 12. So it's great to see G&T Racing out there, KRF Motorsports, Redback Racing, and there's quite a few other teams out there as well.
Yeah, certainly is, Bernie. I've figured out how to mute my microphone. Sorry about that, viewers. It's just one of those things you sort of get semi-excited when you figure out what you got to do. But no, look, this is brilliant from the boys. Trying to be light-hearted already, Bernie. So look, if this is the way it's going already, we should be in for a cracker.
Certainly should be, and of course, you know, we've got the usual cameras here. We're using tonight the V8 SC camera pack that was designed by Jay Kennedy for V8s Online, and they've been gracious enough to allow us to run that. We've also got the usual, we have our nose cam, which will be fun. We have roll bar cam, so that's basically looking over the shoulder of the driver, and as you can see, full remote control, so we can bring you all the action. And not only that, if you want to see how the suspension's working, we can show you that as well.
Yeah, it's great to have V8s there to help you out, Penny. It's good to get the community together for this special event. And are they competitive? Sure, but at the end of the day, we're all here for one reason, and that's the community working together, which is really good to see. And that's what we want to see for causes like this.
Yeah, for sure, and that's what makes iRacing so great. We do have a very good Australian-New Zealand community. Of course, iRacing goes all around the world and these days, but the way it's growing in Australia is fantastic. It's allowing a lot of these guys that love their racing to actually get in a car and have a go in a simulator where they couldn't afford to do that in real life on the track.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's you know, it is an inexpensive sport. This e-sport. Get on track, learn racing, which is really cool. Have a bit of fun. Once again, am I a better commentator or a better driver? I'm going to leave that into everyone else's idea to think. And once again, it is a Facebook thing we're having a bit of laugh about. But look, it is a great thing to do. It is inexpensive. I think all up, I think I've spent about probably, let's say, about $1,000 on my setup. That includes the computer. So for $1,000, I don't think you can jump in a race car for that price. So it is inexpensive and a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, it certainly is. Now, for the viewers that have joined us tonight, you can donate. There's 2 ways you can make donations towards this great cause tonight. You can either go to the GoFundMe.com Luke's iPads link and donate money there, or you can buy a support sticker by going to that very long V8 Sleuth store link that's on your screens at the moment. So while we're waiting, let's have a look at the weather. Not that one. Where's my weather? It's one of them days. Okay, so of course we're at Mount Panorama Bathurst. Total track length just over 6 kilometres. I think it's 6.21 kilometres. 23 turns. As I said in the intro, it rises 174 metres from pit straight to the top of Skyline with quite a steep gradient. Sky out there's clear. Wind speed 26 kilometres an hour, but I tell you what, Adrian, it's a scorcher on track. 43 degrees Celsius. Now, I bet you these guys are glad they're in an open wheeler, because I reckon it's going to get over to 50 degrees at least in the cockpit of these cars today.
Yeah, 43 degrees Celsius, that is nuts. So these tyres, it's just about, once again, as viewers would know if we talk a lot on RRTV, that 43 is almost like driving in the wet. So I don't think we need rain in iRacing, we just need temperatures up to 43 degrees, because it's basically the same, because the cars will be dancing around. They'll be dancing around under brakes, they'll be dancing around under acceleration, so these guys are going to have to be careful tonight.
Yeah, they certainly are, and I'm just typing. Some people are having trouble getting into the TeamSpeak combox, so I'm just helping those out. It's all fun here tonight, Adrian.
As per normal, I think, Bernie. When is it a normal night? I think, like I said, I think we pull this off pretty well any other time, but tonight is a different story. We'll let it all hang loose and make it enjoyable, because that's what we need to do. And it's less than a minute to go. The boys should be racing. Probably like anything, Bernie. I think for the first time we're all learning a little bit of things, but like I said. With the Star Mazdas, hopefully next year it might be something else, which should be pretty cool. I reckon the truck series would be pretty cool. I remember taking a old Silverado around here, and I'll tell you what, trying to get that thing to go in a straight line was pretty hard until you got down to Conrod. Everywhere else it was a little bit sideways.
Yeah, I bet it was. But while the counting down, let's have a look at the grid. Christian Hinton took pole tonight at 2:04.659, followed by Andrew Gaines in second in the 111 entry. 2:05.263 was his time. Starting out of third will be Christopher Oon, and fourth, Nick Cummings. Brett Wilson, he will start out of fifth this evening. Out of sixth will be Michael Trooper, followed by Robert Crouch, starting in seventh. David Miller in the number 149 Star Mazda out of eighth. Stephen Varga will start out of ninth in the number 14 Redback Racing entry. Glenn Brockhurst will start from 10th position, and he's in number 34. Out of 11th is Mark Pavlovich. He set a time of a 2:09.671, followed by Jamie Owens in 12th. And then we have Damien Charleston in 13th, 14th Shane Best, and rounding out your field of 15 is Philip Piggott.
Awesome, that, Bernie. At least you've had time tonight to get that through that. The other time we may struggle, but obviously with Bathurst and the way things are going at the moment, it would get through. But got elements to go, so we'll keep trying to get through this at the best we can. But guys, don't forget to go to those sites to try and donate for these kids. It's not about us, it's not about Luke, it's actually about the kids in these hospitals that need a little bit of entertainment. And we all know how these new way of social media works, so those iPads are great distractions from what it's all about.
Yeah, exactly right. And the guys will be gridding soon. It looks like we have Mad Dog for RRT 149 in the green room, so we'll bring him up once this race gets underway.
He's just disappeared. No, he's come back on. He's listened to this broadcast, Bernie. He's got this YouTube channel on, so he's listening. He just keeps disappearing in and out, but I'm sure he'll it looks like he'll wait until we start, which is pretty cool. We'll get the first lap underway, and then we'll take as many people as want to come up into this com box and have a chat, because tonight, once again, it's not just about the racing. The racing is for the guys in the cars. Tonight is about a bit of entertainment, and that's what we're trying to bring to you tonight.
Yeah, exactly right. And I tell you what, outside this com box is entertaining. We've got the race organiser, Mark Noble, trying to get in to the server at the moment, and he can't. Now, I guess you might have locked him out, Adrian, because I know how much you like the caviar and champagne.
Oh, look, yeah, I like Mark, and he's a fantastic bloke, but yeah, just a little bit of shenanigans going on from me.
As always.
Yeah, I think if you've got to go back to see shenanigans, you've got to go back to a little piece we did. I did with Scott Stevens and iRacing chat server. That'd be that was a laugh and a half, that one.
Yeah, I bet it was. Anyway, guys, we are gridding up here. We are going to be underway in the next 1 minute 48. It does take a little bit of time for the drivers to grid up. For anyone new to iRacing, it basically allows all the guys to make the grid before the race starts, and then once they're all on the grid, we should get the countdown to green.
Yeah, that's right. So once everyone's on there, it will count down pretty quickly, but it's generally got a time limit on there. So so we could sit there for a minute and a half, or people don't want to grid up. Good at, because I don't like starting a race, especially at the moment. I don't think I've started a race at the moment because, like I said, things aren't working well for me, and probably won't for a little while at the moment. But anyway, my problem. I'll sort that one out. But we'll see how the guys go. But they should grid up pretty quickly. I mean, if you grid up reasonably quickly, Bernie, these guys should be underway really soon.
Yeah, definitely. And just get it under the race thing. We've restarted everything. We're ready to go. A few more guys to make the grid. We can see the gaps. And I'm just listening to our race organiser still banging on that door, and I reckon you better get up there, Adrian, and unlock the door and let him in.
I would love to, but I've lost my keys.
Of course you did. Well, here we go, folks. We have 60 laps here. We're under race control. Revs will be rising, and red, then they'll go green, and away we go here at Bathurst for the inaugural Luke Spalding Memorial Cup. Great, clean start. First into Hell Corner, and hold your breath. Hopefully they'll all get through.
Yeah, great start there. A few cars didn't grid up there, but obviously they're thinking that some sort of shenanigans will go on, but it's fairly clean going up Mountain Straight. They're basically in a single line here, not too many two abreast, so all fairly clean from the start. So we are not in V8 supercars at the moment, because obviously that would be a mess, but the boys are doing a great job here at the moment, going up into up through the cutting and coming up to the cutting, sorry, and see how they get through there, because cold tyres, hot track, it's going to be interesting across the top of the mountain. Yeah,
so I've got Christian Hinton leading for KRF, already got a bit of a gap. Andrew Gaines, G&T Racing in second. Christopher Oon, we know he's got pace, sitting in third position, followed by Nick Cummings. Brett Wilson in fifth for Redback Racing, and then his teammate Michael Trooper rounding out your top six.
I expect Redback Racing here is edging their bets to try and actually get the podium tonight with so many cars on the field. But let's hope Lady Luck follows them tonight, and they might get one team up there tonight, which will be really cool. But hopefully we get some of those boys up here. We do have Mad Dog sitting there in the green room at the moment, waiting for a bit of a chat, which will be pretty cool. We'll just get this lap done, and geez, they've been very polite, aren't they, Bernie? I thought there might have been a little bit more shenanigans, but they've been really polite. I think we should get them into those NASCAR trucks. It might be a different story.
Oh, well, it's only the first lap. You know, the guys of cold tyres are just warming up, as we see Christopher now ranging up on the back of Andrew Gaines. he must have heard you, Adrian. He's decided he's going to make a liar of you.
Oh, that's all right. People can make a liar out of me all the time, but the truth will prevail. But I reckon would have been nice to see Brenton out here. I reckon he would have made a shenanigans of everything.
Yeah, well, Brenton's got other commitments tonight. And, oh, look, our race director has finally got in. You must have unlocked that door.
It's taken him a long time, hasn't he? Poor old Mark. He's struggling tonight. So, hey, Mark, welcome to the booth. We've gone through a lap. No shenanigans at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. I thought we could have had something, but I'm glad you could make it tonight.
Yeah, sorry guys, my voice is just about gone too, so then it took me a while to get into your server.
Yeah, well, I must apologise to you about that, Mark. Adrian actually locked the door because he's got the caviar and champagne. He just didn't want to share it.
That'd be bloody right.
Hey, look, sharing is caring, but I don't care much, so I ain't sharing much.
So currently on board as we go over Skyline, down the S's into the Dipper. We're on board with Brett Wilson up to, and there's an accident in front of him. Well, that wasn't to be expected. Nick Cummings turned us around.
There's three involved in that just before the Dipper, which is a bit of a shame. But Mark, I think why we should get you up here, and while you're here, I mean, we know that you've decided to start this inaugural race series up here. Might as well just fill us in a little bit and get us up to date with the viewers.
Yeah, we just I had a few chats and that with young Luke over the last probably 12 months about the charity. I never met him, but I wish I did. Brilliant young fella, and I just thought I told yarn to the boys over at KRF and said, I think this young fella deserves a tribute every year. Just to show what he was, but definitely taken too soon, and he done so much in his short life. It was just unbelievable. That much guts and determination for a young kid of his age was just mind blowing.
It's fantastic that you've done this and got the boys on board, and obviously Bernie's pretty close to this as well, and I believe some of the boys from Redback Racing also do know him personally and have met him. It's good to see we put this on, and obviously there's more to it. Like we're here to try and raise funds for his support for the kids, obviously, and it's close to what he was trying to do, close to his heart at the time, is trying to get these kids through the situation they were dealing with at the time. So that's something that you're really fond about, and something that you really want to try and push forward for the years to come.
Oh, most definitely, mate. If we can raise enough just for one iPad out of this race each year before Christmas, and put a smile on one kid's face at Christmas time in the cancer wards, mate, that's worth it.
Yeah, certainly is, mate, and I'm sure. I think Bernie was going to try and ask you something as well, and I'd butted in because I've got. I don't have to press a button tonight because obviously a few issues, but no, I'll let Bernie ask you a question, and we've got to try and get Mad Dog up here so you and Mad Dog can talk us through the race at the moment.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Mark, you're going to come up here and commentate, and you conveniently have a crook voice. I sense a bit of a conspiracy going on here.
Oh, mate, I used to love commentating. I haven't done it for a while, but mate, my voice is gone.
No excuses. You've got to do at least 5 laps.
Yeah, and also that incident up there, it didn't only claim young Brett Wilson, it also claimed one of your cars, but no damage fortunately, but Redback and KRF were sitting at the top of the Dipper there for a bit.
I've conveniently didn't tell anyone that they've got unlimited fast repairs.
So we've got a fairly small field here. Is there any chance that you might be able to throw out a safety car every now and then?
Oh, I'm not in there, mate, so I
Oh, okay, well that's a big answer of no.
Well,
So-
I think he should get in contact with the guys that are hosting it to say, hey, look, let's throw a safety car in here every about, 15, 20 laps. Or maybe even earlier, every 7 laps. That might make it interesting.
yeah, it's my host, but I'll get Chris or Pav to while they're driving. I'll talk to them, and I'll have to pop out and do that. Though.
You can give them a quick message. I'm sure you got them on Facebook and that. You got to do it properly, mate. You got to stay here for a while.
All right, I'll stay here, and then I'll go and tell them.
Yeah, I tell you what, this setup, it's keeping the guys on their toes. As we see Shane Best there locking it up, coming into the cutting, just managing to keep it off the wall. But yeah, these cars are definitely a handful for him.
Oh, mate, I practiced with that setup was all right. What's wrong with them? And all the blokes you're talking to were talking about so far all my blokes.
Yeah, well, I was going to put in a, one of those commentary doing the lap thing this afternoon, but I couldn't get a clean lap, so I had to can that idea.
Yeah, I should have really changed it to the high downforce, to be honest.
Oh, what? Should have been low. That would have been interesting across the mountain.
Oh, flat out, mate.
And see there, Brett having a look on the inside of Shane, and Shane gets loose, nearly contact again, but they managed to keep away from each other this time.
And I got to sack my TV guy. He's pretty slack at the moment. I'm missing all the action.
Yeah. Well, here I am. I'm trying to talk, and I'm trying to type, and I'm trying to drink my coffee and eat my chocolate.
What are you doing drinking coffee? Seriously. Please, Nobby, tell him that drinking coffee is not permissible.
No, especially when you got to do the cameras as well, mate. Come on.
Yeah.
At least make it a Bundy or something like that.
Gotta be something decent, doesn't it?
Yep.
So anyway, I'm trying to stay focused on this race, people.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get into this so I can watch it.
Oh, we're still struggling. Jeez, I'm struggling at the moment with my PC, but guy that's supposed to be hosting this or making sure that it goes well is struggling himself. I did drag Mad Dog up, but he seems to have the mic off at the moment, so hopefully he's listening to the broadcast and he can have a chat to us soon.
I have a feeling he might be driving, so I've actually put him back down again. We're riding at the moment, folks, with Brett Wilson as he has a lunge on the inside, and that's of his teammate David Miller. David actually went back 2 spots there because Shane Best, the fox that he is, managed to make that move coming through the chase.
Yeah, given rein to his teammate and lost a couple of positions there because Shane got him, but oh look, you can't complain. It is KRF, so I'm being nice at the moment because old Nobby's up here, but we'll see. Brett must have a slowdown there.
Yeah, he's backing right off. Shane Best is coming through, and David Miller, his teammate, he's now also going through. So now Brett's decided to drop 2 positions. Don't know where he got the slowdown from.
Yeah, it's just really weird. I think we need a yellow flag out there. I'm sure there's a car stuck on the track and we need a safety car.
Well, we're 10% into this race at the moment, folks, and I'll tell you what, Christian Hinton is our race leader. 6.3 seconds is the gap from him back to Christopher Oon. Andrew Gaines 3 seconds down, and then we've got Michael Trooper, Shane Best, and David Miller and Brett Wilson. That's why we're back this far. This is pretty much where all the action is at this stage.
Yeah, it certainly is. And wouldn't it be a shame if yellow flags came out about, I don't know, about 3 laps to the end? That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Hey, Bernie, we do have actually someone else down there, old camaraderie, which we can bring up, which he has done. And we've got old Trent Thomas here. So I reckon the old boys that have been on doing broadcasting longer than me, possibly, which would be Trent and Nobby. I reckon these guys should have a go.
Is that what you think, is it?
Oh, for sure, mate. I'm novice, mate. I'm no good at this stuff. I tell you, I'm better. I should be out there driving, and I'd be out in the lead, mate, and showing these guys up.
That's very true, mate. Like, that's why you're up here, because it'd just be unfair to have you down there on the track beating everybody. That's
exactly right. I'd show these guys up, but I'm in here and trying to make it civil up here, but we dragged you up, and we've got Nobby in here, so we've sort of gone to the stage of Scott Stevens and yourself, so we're pretty well degraded ourselves at the moment.
Yeah, well, it's been a while since I've had the old commentary mic activated. Certainly been a while since I've done any sort of commentating.
I can't even see the race yet.
That's all right, Mark. Just wing it. You should be used to that.
Our car's actually we're having some issues with Andrew's shifter paddles at the moment, so that's why we lost all those positions at the beginning of the race. I'm just getting comms now that the problem's starting to come back again.
I'll tell you what, Trent. I'll up him a shifter pedal for racing pedals. I'll tell you what, I'd gladly change that for at the moment. Oh, as we got Christian Hinton in the wall.
Oh no!
Was he our leader?
That was our leader. Yes,
it
was.
Was our leader.
Let's have a look at what happened to poor Christian there. He did have a huge lead, and let's go back a bit further, because it looks like he's come to grief down at Reed Park. Let's have a look at this.
Well, he said he couldn't do 3 laps in a row without crashing, so
we're back to the replay now. He's coming up to the cutting. Now, this incident occurred, I reckon, about Reed Park, because he was on 3 wheels by the time he got up to McPhillamy. No, he's made a liar of me. He's got through McPhillamy.
I think it was down through the dipper.
The old dipper.
Yep, that's where he said he kept crashing.
Okay.
I'm trying to. Oh, here we go. I'm actually getting onto the stream now, so I can see it.
Yeah, he did come undone on the dipper, and it. How would you say it nicely? Pretty much slammed him into the wall there, and he's going to be there for a while unless he wakes up that he's got a fast repair.
Yeah, it's unlimited.
Well, he's still sitting there. Maybe someone should tell him.
Well, we might have to wait for the tow.
Oh, yeah.
Just keep an eye on me when I get in the car, because I'll slam it into that wall at dipper too. I don't think I managed more than 2 laps actually getting through the dipper and practicing qualifying for the race.
So maybe what we should do, Trent, is keep you up here, so when you get in that car, all the viewers out there can hear your fine commentating while you're driving.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's going to be G-rated if that happens, mate.
Well, last time I remember, Nobby, when you were in the V8, someone, I think it was Apex Racing, crossed to you to have a chat, and all they could hear was all the puffing.
Yeah. It's the first time they tried a live chat across to the car driver, and as soon as they did it, I crashed.
Yeah, that's right.
Andrew's got a run here coming into the chase.
Yeah, certainly does. He's right up behind Christopher here. He's having a look on the inside.
That was close.
Yeah, that's a good move, isn't it? He's got that cleared, so well done. And guys, I am actually watching the bit of a YouTube broadcaster as well, so I'm keeping an eye on that. Amazingly, my computer's handling, but Got to say thanks to Ben, which was Luke's trainer. So thanks for Ben for watching. Try and get your fellow mates to watch this, because it is going to be a parallel last. We're trying to keep it upbeat because we know that Luke was in it for the fun of it and enjoyed it as much as he can. So thanks for Ben. Great, obviously a great trainer to help him out. So sure where Ben is, probably in Queensland somewhere. So obviously, Ben, if you want to chuck up a bit of support for yourself, we'll probably, I'm going to say, I reckon Bernie will be willing to put up there if you need a trainer. Ben's the guy.
Yeah, I think I need a trainer, but I'd need a damn good one. Yeah, so I take it, Adrian, you're going to keep an eye on the chat channel on the YouTube live stream and let us pass anything up that you find apart from the caviar.
Yeah, mate, I'll be sitting here eating the caviar. I'll be drinking beer. The champagne is just second grade to beer, so I'll be drinking beer, eating caviar, and watching the YouTube. Yeah, I think I've already had a few beers already. Watching the YouTube, seeing the viewers put up posts up there, which are really good. I will convey it on to everyone. So look, let's keep it up. Have a chat there if you want to say something. I will put it up through the broadcast. Once again, it is a bit of fun. Yes, we are remembering Luke, but also it's a bit of fun tonight. So get it up there and have a chat. Don't forget to press the thumbs up and like this channel, because obviously tonight it is a special night and we're here for a bit of fun.
Yeah, we certainly are at that, and I reckon if we're going to have a bit of fun, we've got the right characters in this combox, folks. We've got the three amigos, Nobby, Trent and Adrian, and yes, God save me.
We need the four amigos, and that would be Scott Stevens as well, because that would be just...
We don't need him. We don't need him.
That would be really loose.
Well, you know what? I forgot to invite him.
He's unimportant anyway. Oh, Scotty Stevens.
Well, last...
He's over there in WA, so it's an international call, so it probably cost him too much.
So see, this race isn't even happening yet over there. They're that far behind.
Hey, we're in Queensland. We're still an hour behind, mate.
No, we're ahead, mate. Everyone else is ahead of themselves. That's the problem.
Oh, dearie me. So, looking at your top five at the moment, folks, we've got Andrew Gaines, G&T Racing, leading, but his paddles might fall off at any minute and he'll be in the wall. Christopher Oon is shadowing him and getting mighty close as they go back up the mountain for the 11th time. Michael Trooper having a quiet drive out there in third, and then his teammate David Miller in fourth, and rounding out your top five is Stephen Varga as he passes the 34, and that's Glenn Brockhurst, who's a lap down.
Oh God, one of my blokes a lap down already.
Yeah, he was the one that went into the wall.
Hey, Nobs, I think it might be beneficial if you go off quietly now and word out, because there's a car on the wall. That was Andrew Gaines, I think, was in the wall there at the Forest Elbow, which Gaines
Just giving the wall a kiss.
So we need to probably get a safety car out there and get this field bunched up. So weak, nudge, Nobby, go off and get that sorted, mate.
Yep, if you can. Hang on, yeah, I'll be back in a sec.
Hey, this race isn't rigged at any stage, at any time, guys. So don't believe it. We aren't V8 supercars, which isn't rigged at all.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's turning into a mess already, Bernie.
Wow, these cars are side by side.
Yeah, that was good driving, wasn't it, Andrew? We were riding with Andrew and Christopher there, and
Breathe again.
yeah, I'm surprised Trent, he got away with hitting that wall. I would have expected some sort of damage.
Oh yeah, it was a solid hit. Yeah, I'm not sure how he got away with that one. But it looks like luckily there's no wing damage and I can't see any suspension damage, so hopefully we'll keep soldiering on.
Okay, guys, just got another message back from Ben. So Ben is based in Brisbane, so any Queensland people that live in Brisbane, if you're looking for a trainer, you can look him up on Facebook through Nothing Fitness. So once again, this is it is a thing about Luke, but obviously with Luke, Ben was his trainer. It's awesome to have him watching the race, which is fantastic. Obviously it has gone out there, the message has gone out there, and this is what we want. We want the message out there, trying to get this support behind Luke, and what he does was fantastic. Don't forget, he was only 18, I believe, guys. So, 18-year-old, got cancer fairly young, worked his way through this sport and got into a V8, which is probably one of the youngest. I believe I heard that one of the youngest V8 drivers out there. So, fantastic to have that, and thanks, Ben, for putting that up there. I know it's a bit of a plug for you, but this is about Luke as well. So, thanks for putting that up there, mate.
I've got another question for you, Trent. There appears to be something like a bug on Conrod Straight where we just saw Christopher sort of do a wheelie. What's that all about?
We experienced it in qualifying, I think it was too. Andrew mentioned he's still having some gear troubles here. Yeah, just this weird thing. I know in the middle of the track it's always been sort of a bit of a crown there, but I think that's definitely a bug there now. I've seen it a couple of times. Yeah,
well, when I was doing that hot lap, I can call it a hot lap because it didn't go to broadcast, but same thing happened to me. As we see Andrew, he's into the wall too. He just finished that off so he can give you that car nice and straight when you decide to jump in.
Yeah, we're struggling with his paddles at the moment.
Yeah, so I have a feeling Adrian probably actually got in and undid his paddles so he could get a safety car. I think that's what he was mumbling on about anyway.
Yeah, a safety car would be handy so he could hit to fix this damage.
Guys, look, it's about the race tonight and having a bit of fun. If we can have as many safety cars to try and bunch this field up and have a decent race, that's what I'm all about.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll back that call. At the moment, the cars are pretty well spread out. Andrew's sitting there in third at the moment with that damage, but you know he's got about 20 seconds back to fourth, Trent, so he can afford to back it off a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. I was just cancelling it before, saying we had plenty of space to third, but yeah, unfortunately, with the gear shifters, it either doesn't go down or that happens, or we shift it straight in.
Yeah, well, it looks like he's back in there. He got stuck in the wall that time.
Yep, it looks like I'm going to jump in the car, so I'm going to have to... Actually, I can stay up here probably.
Oh no, you better go down there and concentrate, otherwise we'll just talk your ear off and you'll be in the wall again.
I don't mind.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, mate. Just jump down in there if you need to. Just jump in there and we'll do a couple of laps. See if we can make you actually... Maybe the dipper. We'll see if you can handle the dipper while we're talking to you.
How about even better, Trent, when you're in the car, let us know and you can talk the viewers around a lap and tell them what it's like driving a Star Mazda around Mount Panorama.
Give it a try.
And then I promise once you've done that, if it's up to our standard of professionalism, we'll throw you out of the comm box so you can focus on what you're doing.
Oh, good. Well, I'm in the Rift at the moment too, so yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, the Oculus Rift, for the viewers out there that aren't aware of it, that's a new VR device. And what do you reckon, Trent? Do you reckon that's going to replace triple monitors anytime soon?
No, I think so. The only thing holding me back is probably the resolution. I'm only using the DK2 version, so the resolution isn't that great. CV1's a hell of a lot better, I've been told, but even that's still lacking some of the quality, I guess, like the resolution that the guys are used to running. But once they get that sorted, this VR is the future, 100%.
Yeah, well, I know a lot of the Redback guys actually run the Oculus now, and they're saying the same thing, that it's starting to actually feel like they're really in the car.
It's definitely like that. It's being able to just turn your head, just do the level of you call it immersion is it's unbelievable.
Yeah, so you let us know when you're out there and driving and you want to do a lap, and what we're going to do is crank the sound up, jump in the cockpit with you, let you do the talking, and let the viewers enjoy the ride.
I'll try my best, that's for sure.
Well, we'll give you a lap or two to warm up if you like. We're pretty kind like that.
Appreciate that. I'm about to head out now, so I'll catch up with you soon.
Right, you just give us a secret password when you're ready and we'll cross to you.
What? Secret password? Just a crap out of him now.
Come on, give the guy a break. He's kind enough to let you.
It's all good.
He lets you sit in. He lets you sit in the car with him, Adrian.
I gave him a break the first day I met him, so that's fine.
Yeah, well, we'll see if he makes this corner. It looks, fairly close to the apex.
It was a bit hairy though.
I bet it was.
Yeah, what's the number one? 1-1-1. So you think you won it 3 times in a row? Okay, no worries.
I think that means the amount of spins he does a lap.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't
4
counted
if I'm
one.
lucky.
Okay, so we're going through McPhilly, up, going through. We've gone past the Great. We're going up through the skyline now. Trent at the moment, going down.
I was a bit close to that wall.
Yeah, when we
Not
get
close enough.
when we get to pit straight, we're going to hand it over to you for a lap.
Through the dip. Oh yeah, we're watching him at the moment, guys. He's coming down into Forest Elbow. Old tyres, don't forget. So he's got to warm these tyres up. So he's doing all right.
Yeah, I forget sometimes.
So now he's down Common Rod at the moment, guys. So he's doing all right here at the moment. He's got no one around him, which is fair enough.
I'll see if I can find that bump now next time I come down there.
Yeah, do that, because you see the sky, don't you?
Right, so we're going through the chase now. Ooh, he wasn't too wide there. He's been a bit of a skirt there, but that's all right. Fair enough.
Says the commentator.
Look, I'm commentating because I don't want to outdo everyone else on track. Right, we're coming into Murray's here. Missed the apex there massively there, mate.
I always do, mate. Apexes are overrated.
Fair enough. Coming up to Hell Corner now. Watching Trent here at the moment. Yeah, missed the apex again, but shallow on the corner, so didn't drift the car out too wide. He's being very generous at the moment, guys. He's first lap, yeah, okay, fair enough. Coming up Mountain Straight. Well right there. Now he starts to move over. Hell wide of the apex again, mate. Seriously.
I told you, mate. Don't like apexes.
Obviously. Up through the cutting. Shallow again. He's very shallow here at the moment, man. Letting that car drift out at the moment. Through free corner there. Does that alright. Coming up to the Great. Out wide. Ooh, yeah, he's pretty good there through, man. Up through McPhillamy. Doing a good job. Flat out. Yep. Through Skyline. Alright. Down to the dipper. Let's see how he goes. Yeah, tyres up to temperature now. Well done there, Trent. That was awesome. Really need this yellow flag at the moment. Yeah, well done through. Oh, yes. That's well done there. What do you reckon, Bernie? Good through Forest Elbow there. Down Conrad now.
I'm thinking, wasn't Trent meant to talk us around the lap?
You said 3 laps. I'm going through this for the first couple of laps, and then he can go through the next. Once he goes through the start finish, that's better. Coming into the chase, nice and wide. Very well done there. Gets this.
Okay.
Still wide there, Bernie.
Okay, folks. If you donate a minimum of $1 to Luke's cause, GoFundMe.com, Luke's iPads, I can guarantee you for every $1 you donate, that's 1 lap you don't have to hear Adrian talk.
Are you going to... Oh, shit, sorry, guys. Oops. That was a beep. Oh,
Yeah, I thought I was the one that was going to need to worry about swearing.
first time, Bernie would commit to that. This is the first time I've done that. I'll let that slip. Sorry, viewers, especially PG viewers. But yeah, look, I don't know how you're going to keep track of that. I'm sure you're going to get probably $100 for that one, Bernie.
Yeah, well, I pretty much, I know the last person who donated, that was Tony Javonovsky, and thank you, Tony, you donated $100. That's definitely well appreciated. Mark Pavlovich also donated 20, so we know the last donator. Whoever donates the next one, we'll retire Adrian.
Well, that's all right by me. I'll sit here and drink beer and watch it from the sidelines. We'll get Mad Dog up.
Don't sulk. We haven't had a donation for you yet. So, Trent, next lap, do you reckon you'll be up for talking the viewers around this track?
I'll give it a try.
Awesome. Well, when you get to pit straight, we're going to hand the mic over to you. I'm going to drink my coffee. Adrian's going to sip his water, and you can talk the viewers around.
Now I have to rely on a button to push, so I might not be talking through some of the tighter, twitchier stuff.
Oh, that's all right. Just tell them the gear you're picking. We've got the gear telemetry up. You don't even have to do that. Just tell them what it's like to drive.
Well, I'm getting some screen freezes at the moment.
So
Here he comes, up to Murray's. So this is it, Bernie.
Alright, under the start, finish straight. Into the first corner, drop down to about third here, I'm hoping. Yeah, too fast into that corner, it tends to lose the rear a little bit. So, yeah, pretty easy run up Mountain Straight into Griffin's, where I'll drop down to fourth, and I'll try and get on the throttle as soon as I can. I was way wide of the apex there, which always happens. Another screen freeze, that's not helpful coming through the cutting. This is all just flat, all through here from the cutting all the way up to the S's at Skyline. It's all 100% flat. Into 6th gear. Yeah, it's very loose down there. Make sure all your braking's done. In a straight line while you're changing gears down, or that sort of happens. Interesting moment into the elbow, but now another easy run down Conrod, another screen freeze, so the rest of this race is going to be pretty interesting. It's pretty easy, gives you a bit of a breather because the heart rate gets up coming down through those S's, especially as you get close to the wall and you're not exactly on line. It's very easy to spin. The car has plenty of downforce, so you just got to throw it in sometimes and have faith that it's going to stick. And that's a sort of lap of Bathurst. Hopefully you've enjoyed it.
Thanks, Trent. Also, guys, Trent did forget to mention, probably embarrassed to mention, if you want to watch this 111 car, you can go to the Twitch stream on Car 111 and I'm sure Ben Wilkins has got the stream there. I need Ben to just quickly type it up, seeing that his boss is in the car and driving the car at the moment. He can put it up there and we'll shame him out a little bit more.
Yeah, Brindy Man I think is the username on Twitch.
He was supposed to say that earlier, Bernie, but didn't mention it because I think he was too ashamed to mention it.
No, I was just distracted. You two just kept talking and talking and talking. You know, I didn't have an opportunity to try and get a word in.
We just
I'm sure,
saw Brett Wilson heavily into the wall just after the dipper there. He's taken, looks like one of the KRF boys for a ride with him.
All that safety car's got to come out. Seriously, this is a long time without a safety car, and I'm certain that...
Yeah, well, when Brett had that incident, he managed to have 2 KRF guys into the wall, and Brett's just limping it down now, as you can see, folks. Got a handful there, trying to get it back to pit lane, but I have a feeling he's going to have to get that car towed.
Quick repairs. I reckon a safety car would be awesome to happen right now and bunch this field up. I reckon. Cool.
Yeah, so Brett has been towed. So Trent, we're going to let you go so you can focus on your driving, mate.
Thanks, guys. It's been fun to be up here.
So, folks, that was Trent Thomas for G&T Racing, and Trent did a few series a while back. He had the Star Mazda Australian Championship being run on iRacing, as well as the Formula Renault Australian Championship. So he's no stranger to the open wheeler racing. So let's go through the field, folks. We have 3 guys that looks like they didn't make the start. That was Damien Charleston, Mark Pavlovich and Phil Piggott. So we had 12 guys take to the grid. Quite a small field, but Christopher Oon is leading at the moment with a 15-second gap over Michael Trooper in second. David Miller is sitting in third, followed by Stephen Varga in fourth. Fifth, Robert Crouch. Sixth is Trent Thomas. Seventh, Brett Wilson, and he'll probably drop down further because of that incident. Christian Hinton is in eighth. Jamie Owens is 1 lap down in ninth. 10th is Nick Cummings, also a lap down. 2 laps down, Shane Best, and Glenn Brockhurst is also 2 laps down.
And Bernie, I'll get you to try and check on Shane Best. I'm pretty sure he had a major accident, so while you check on him, I'll do a little bit of a thing there for racing for Trent at the moment, which is Brindy Man. So any guys out there watching Twitch or want to switch over to Twitch as well, run a little bit of Twitch TV, watch Brindy Man, BRINDYMAN, so Brindy Man. So that's the 111. So if you want to watch this broadcast with commentary with Bernie and myself, and then watch some action as well for 111 and watch Trent smashing into walls, go ahead and have some enjoyment in that as well.
What are you doing? You're getting rid of all our viewers.
No, they're going to watch us because we're fun and entertaining, and they're going to watch Trent do a few spins and crashes into the wall.
Yeah, well, speaking of spins and crashes into the wall, we've got this super slow-mo of Shane Best at the moment, really wide coming into Griffins. I'm not sure if this is where he's come unstuck, but no doubt. No, looks like he got through that all right.
Oh, he did a big crash there, and must admit, thank you for everyone watching at the moment. At the moment, I think I've got 19 viewers because I'll discount myself at the moment. So 19 guys watching, thank you very much. Don't forget, I need to see those thumbs up though. So to see that, I need to see about probably about 20 thumbs up at the moment, guys. Please put that up. It doesn't just help what we're doing here tonight, it helps out in the future and probably next year as well. So we really need to get this race otherwise. Oh man, what a move there. That was Robert Crouch getting overtaken there, and I've got to check who that was that just dove in underneath him there. Murray's went the wrong way, and that was it wasn't the pace car. Christian Hinton, that was an awesome move, Bernie. I don't know if you can go back through there and see that happen, but that was an awesome move by Christian. Just drove it in there, and mind you, Well, definitely gave him enough racing room there, so just let the door through. But Christian's there for the long time, not for the short term.
Yeah, we're looking at the replay while you were calling that, and we saw where Shane came off, and that was in McPhillamy, big time into the wall and quite a few rolls. But we're now looking at the replay here of Christian Hinton and that move you just spoke about. So coming in to Murray's, looks like his teammates saw him coming and might have let him through there, but I guess you don't have much of an option when they're coming down that quick on the inside of that corner.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, Benny. I just everything on YouTube at the moment as well. So yeah, no, it's hard. I mean, that's flat out. You're trying to push the car as fast as you can. Hoping we get a safety car here, which would be really nice, but see what happens. But geez, can you believe that we've already gone through a fair bit of time here at the moment? Got a bit of time to go, but about 40 laps remaining. Through a bit at the moment.
Now I must put out a shout out, folks. Dave and Roz Oliver, thank you very much. They've given $20 to Luke's charity, and that's for the swear jar, Adrian. So don't do any more swearing, or else other people are going to have to donate more money.
No, thank you for the $20. I do apologise. It's not very often. I think Bernie can contest that. It's probably the first time I've actually let loose. So fortunately, yes, I am human, and these things happen, and don't have that little beep button. So sorry, Benny. I do apologise. So it's now gone from a PG to a is it what is it, an R rating? So. But hey, look, if you can handle that, that's fine.
So, folks, we've only got 5 cars on the lead lap at the moment, 40 laps to go, and Christopher Oon is leading. 16 seconds is the gap back to Michael Trooper in second. David Miller's sitting in third, 40 seconds down. Stephen Varga, well, he's in the pits by the looks of it, 85 seconds down. He'll go down a lap, and Trent Thomas, he's the last person on the lead lap, sitting in fifth in the 111.
Still haven't seen a safety car yet, Bernie. I'm sure we should have seen one now. I mean, not very often do we call for them, and not very often do we like them, but I think it's necessary tonight.
Yes, I think so too. But folks, if you want to get any stickers for your race rigs or whatever to support Luke, you can get the We Fly With 23, and you can see the link on the screen that you're hopefully watching.
Yeah, it's a great cause, isn't it? You know, it's not about Benny and myself. It's not the guys out there tonight running around, and I believe Benny. Hang on, I've got to do some and find out who that was. But oops, went far.
I'm going to kick you out in a minute if you keep this up.
Oh, come on, I'm trying to find you some action here. Shane Best, KRF, he is struggling tonight. I'm sure had a moment here, and that's before the chase, which isn't good. So bit of trouble there for KRF tonight.
Yeah, they're in the walls, aren't they? Or the walls, and and they're speaking of walls. There goes Trent into one of them down there at Forest Elbow.
So you're bagging me out, and I'm following this stuff, and I can tell you right now, Shane has had a big moment somewhere, and it's down near. I'm sure it's near the dipper there. Shane has had an incident, and I'm sure Nobby's not happy with this, and nor is KRF, but they need a safety car to get this field sorted. Oh, he gets... Oh, yeah! Got to get this, Bernie. He gets into trouble before the dipper, and he's just getting all loose for him.
Okay, I'm trying to find it. You've made me go back 2 minutes and 40 seconds to find this action, so it better be worth it.
Lap 17. Yeah, it's worth it. He's all sidewards. He doesn't get that sorted until later on.
Alright, well folks, we'll vote how good this crash is and see if it's up there with the standard that Adrian's telling us it will be. So Shane, do your best. We'll give you a vote out of 10.
Yeah, Nobby, sorry mate, we've brought you up, and Bernie's doing a replay of Shane and he's getting a little bit all crossed up, mate.
Yeah, I've been trying. Unfortunately, when I set the server up, you can't throw yellow flags.
Oh no! So
Yeah,
sorry
I
guys.
know.
Sorry guys, we're not going to see safety car out there. So maybe we might be able to call an audio. I'm sure that that's something that Shane does with his V8 supercar mates. They might be able to call an audio here at the moment.
Yeah, maybe if you can get Trent up here and get him to do a virtual safety car.
Well, you could do that, but Brent's in the car at the moment, mate.
That's the idea, he can tell them all. And then what he does is when they all slow down, let him just take off and they can try and catch him.
Hey, I'm happy for anything tonight. This is all up in the air, so it's a bit of fun. It's about trying to get money for Luke's cause here at the moment, and that's what we want you to do is support the GoFundMe, which should be up there in the left-hand corner there, Bernie, is it? We fly for with 23, so there should be a link there, so go and donate some money. It doesn't matter whether it's 20, 50 cents, so we can do that.
I can actually get into the session too, so I'm jumping in the session now, so I might have a try this off.
Yeah, do that. Now, Trent, we brought you back up because we've decided this is getting too boring. So what I want you to do, tell everybody that there's a safety car, get them all to grid up and tell them Nobby said. Then what I want you to do is when they all slow down, I want you to take off as fast as you can and see if they can catch you.
I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, just say Nobby said safety car. Go on, we're waiting.
Why am I the guinea pig?
Because
you're the only fool that's on
TeamSpeak.
TeamSpeak and racing at the same time. So let's see if you can do it, mate.
we'll see how we'll see how much.
Hang on, guys. I'll see if I can get. How do I change the radio on this thing in game?
I don't know.
Don't ask me. I'm just I either race or I commentate. There's no in betweens. I can't do what Trent's doing at the moment because I'm pretty shy at that.
How about you go and have a drive as well, Adrian? Off you go. Go and have a drive. We need some action.
I can't do that. No, I can't do that because look, I'll show everyone up in 2 laps.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. All right.
Yeah.
Don't worry, folks. We're not normally this crazy when we call these races. We're just trying to have a bit of fun tonight, and that's what it's all about.
All right. Well, I can see that Nobby's joined the room.
All right. Trent's gone.
Kicked.
Yeah, I've sent him off. He's got to focus on driving, and he got kicked because he wouldn't do what I asked him. That's what happens around here.
Yep. Be nasty. I'll bring you up anytime you want, but boss here, he'll kick you as soon as you flinch.
Righto, I'm just.
There goes Adrian. Adrian's been kicked. Adrian's been kicked out. It's me and you now, Nobby. I'm going to kick you out in a minute too.
I'm just about to drive.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to talk. I'm just going to talk to the boys now. Okay.
Yeah, you better, Nob, because I've been kicked. Seriously.
You're back again. I've put you back in. Stop your whinging. I'll tell you what, with all these shenanigans, we've lost 2 viewers now, and it's all your fault.
How's it my fault? I'm not the boss. Oh, Nobby's on. All right, I'll give you do a live stream on the channel. He's telling to do a live virtual safety car.
Okay, awesome. So there's only 3 on the lead lap anyway, but I can't even see him out there. I'm assuming he's not driving. 36 laps to go.
Robert's good on that, Nobby. Let them say yes.
Well, they're trying to sort that out, folks. Another plug for Luke's GoFundMe campaign. You can go to gofundme.com, Luke's iPads, and even if you throw $1 towards, that's a great cause. It's well worth it. Also, if you want any tribute stickers, all profits of those do go to Luke's iPads fund. You can go to V8 Sleuth Store, I'm talking, myshopify.com, products Luke Spalding, support stickers. Okay, now you can talk.
Oh, Bernie, Shane just lost it again, so he's got a bit excited. He might have got on the same lap again.
Okay. So, at the moment we've only got 3 on the lead lap. Christopher Oon is leading again, followed by Michael Trooper, and then David Miller.
Right, so look, this is all up in the air, Bernie, and I think the viewers would say, like, this is a bit of fun tonight, and we're trying a little bit of it. This is all whimsical and a bit of fun tonight, and that's, I'm sure Luke would be pleased that we're trying to do this and have a bit of fun. But like you said, look, please, can we have a bit of fun and do a bit of it's 20 cents. I mean, Bernie, 20 cents will go a long way, surely, for an iPad.
Yeah, well, anything at the moment is good. So we're just riding with Shane Best as he goes across the top of the mountain again. I'll tell you what, these cars are a bit of a handful out here tonight. Temperature 43 degrees Celsius on the track, and no doubt these tyres are feeling it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, 43 degrees is like a wet weather track. Not easy, and I'll tell you what, my producer here in my TV screens are really picking up on Shane tonight. He's lost it coming out of the tipper again, which is not good. So sorry, Shane. I'm copping you a little bit tonight. Yeah,
well, that's the way these cars are set up. The dipper tends to throw the rear end out big time, and we just saw Shane doing that. We're actually riding on board when he did that, and the viewers could see how easily you can lose one of these cars around Mount Panorama.
Look, for me personally, Bernie, I'm not going to appreciate this track until here in February, which is I think it's about, what, 3-4 months away, which I'm going to get it to see personally, and probably go and do a walk. I might need a defib machine next to me to start my heart again when I walk up the hill, because I'm that unfit. I'm sure you'll need one as well, but look, no, it's going to be cool next year. We're watching the GT3s and GT4s. Those GT4s are getting pretty strong, so we're hoping for a virtual safety car soon. A bit hard. Guys aren't used to it, so we'll see what happens. But no, it's going to be brutal.
Yeah, so at the moment, Steve Varga, he's got a lap back, so he's on the lead lap behind David Miller. Well, he's just gone back down a lap. So, yeah, the guys are struggling out there, but we expected this, didn't we? 60 laps with a field of, 14 drivers. It was bound to get spread out.
Yeah, it certainly will. It's one of those things.
So the fastest lap at the moment is Christian Hinton. He's set a 2:05.654. So he's got fastest lap at this stage.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I am here in Radio Trent. They are trying to get this safety car, so which is pretty cool. So it looked like most of the guys are wanting this, which is pretty cool. Once again, it's a work in progress, isn't it, Bernie? So first time out there, the guys that want to have a bit of fun.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm glad Nobby's down there organising these guys and telling them all to bunch up again. And 34 laps to go. And we'll see if we can get some more action underway here shortly.
Yeah,
It's actually Warren trying to do it, mate.
Oh, okay. Warren Pickering.
Yeah, mate. All the boys are just starting to do it now, so they'll be up their back shortly.
Okay.
Right, well, I'm going to leave it to you and Nobby at the moment, Bernie. I'll duck off for about a couple of minutes. I've got to go and do my own pit stop while this is happening, and I'll be back in a minute.
No worries, and thanks for sharing.
No, I need to do that tyre change.
Alright, no worries.
Well, I'm ready to go. I'm in the car, and he was there. I think Christopher done a pit stop so everyone could catch up.
Okay, yeah, we've got the top 4 are on the lead lap. Then we've got the top 8 1 lap down from 4 down.
Yeah, I'm just going to let them all pass me, and then I'll go out.
Yeah, so you're going to be the safety car, is that the plan?
No, I'm just going to tuck up behind them, mate, and
Just pass them all.
start racing.
Yeah, well, give yourself half a lap though, and then just say, okay, safety car's gone. So you can see at the moment David Miller's slowing down, but one of your boys, I'm not sure if that's you, Nobby, is trying to pass him.
No, I'm in the pits, mate. My pedals aren't working.
Okay. Yeah, that's Robert Crouch. He's looking very racy in 6th at the moment. So folks, we'll bring up the results so far. You can see how spread out they are. Warren Pickering 27 seconds down from Christopher Oon. David Miller 50 seconds down in 3rd, last on the lead lap. Then we've got Stephen Varga, Christian Hinton, Robert Crouch and Trent Thomas all down 1 lap. Nick Cummings is also a lap down. Jamie Owens, Glenn Brockhurst, Brett Wilson and Shane Best. Looks like Brett may have retired. And then Mark Noble yet to do a lap.
Yeah, just waiting for him, mate.
Yeah,
I think
no
that's
worries.
Christopher. Big ass Steve. Christian and Robert just about to come around now. I might get behind Trent.
Yeah, that's right. We'll bring him up and then you two can have a conversation while you're trying to tear each other up. We just heard from Brett Wilson, folks. His wheel failed at the top of the mountain, so he's had to retire that car. But he will jump up in the comm box and have a chat with us soon.
Yeah, a bit of shout out there to ED Racing. Sorry that you got to go, mate. Maybe we can watch it later on. It'd be pretty cool to see how it goes. We're just trying to get this field back up. It is a bit of fun. It's the first time done this, Bernie, mate. But look, if we can try and keep this as fun, and I'm sure Luke would enjoy that. It's been a bit of fun and a bit of a laugh, and try and make some money. It would be cool.
Yeah, definitely. And Mark Noble, where is he at the moment? I think he's dropped off the server again. I can't see him. Where are you, Nobby?
Conrad.
Okay, you're not up on my telemetry.
Might be under Mark Pav, is it?
Oh, I found you, Mark Noble too. So, yeah, so we can see you now just coming down into the chase in that beautiful livery that you're driving.
Oh, I got to come in and change me
Underpants.
Steering. It's too soft.
So you should be, since you set this setup, you should be a fiend out there on this track.
It's just an iRacing setup, mate.
Are we going to see? I reckon, Nobby, we might go to the NASCAR trucks around Bathurst next year.
Shit, what happened?
Oh, you just had a collision with Warren Pickering. You crashed in the pits, Nobby. What's that about?
That's a first.
Now, I want you to go and hit the safety car. And don't come back in, we're eating ice cream.
And we've got promo girls up here as well, wearing lycra.
Okay.
Alright, where's these drivers, Bernie? We need these drivers up here. I don't care if they're racing or not, they need to be up here in this booth.
They'll get there. Just calm down, take a breath. Lots going on. Christopher Oon's got a 30-second gap now and running away with tonight's race.
Be any running away? It should be like the V8 Utes and a bit of carnage and a bit of fun.
Well, you go out on the track and you cause carnage and I'll have the fun of calling it.
Yeah, sorry mate, I'm a little bit limited, like anything in the broadcast booth. I'm very limited and got broken pedals.
Well then, I think you need to go and see the Simability team because they will give you adaptive controls and you'll be able to do it just with your steering wheel.
Yeah, I think they need to adapt a lot more than that, but that's on a personal note.
Okay. We're PG at the moment, folks, and we're going to keep it that way.
We lost PG when I swore earlier on.
Okay.
Right, back out.
You're back out again, awesome. We're riding down with our race leader Christopher Oon as he's coming down on the back of a other Black Star Mazda. And tell you what, he's making this look pretty easy.
I believe, Bernie, he's going to do a pit stop and then slow down. So after this stop that he does, try and hold that back the field. So hopefully we might get everyone up on the lead lap, which I don't think so. I mean, that's a bit silly because I'm sure we've got about probably a couple of guys about 2 laps down. Okay, mate, hang on. We're going to get Trent up here. Sorry, guys. There we go, Trent. Your demands are met.
Oh yeah, I feel like I've got a bit of power now. That's pretty cool.
Look. Oh, shit, Nobby's in the
Hey,
wall.
stop your swearing. That's going to cost someone another $20, dude. We could have kids watching this.
Whoops. Oh, sorry. that was exciting. I saw Nobby go off into the wall. Whoops. Got to be excited.
I think there is going to be a virtual safety car. I believe there's going to be one, isn't there? Or have I got the scoop on that news?
We're still trying to organise it. Last time you were up, when we told you to do it, we're still trying to organise it.
Oh, mate, I've been on the radio down here as well. Yeah, I think we're looking at probably doing it after the leader pits.
So that's Duncan, isn't it? Trent?
Yes.
Cool. And as we see, Bernie's done the replay, which you go back and
Yeah, so do we have any comments in the live chat down there at the moment, Adrian?
No, I think they're pretty well happy with my commentary at the moment. Probably not yours at the moment.
Right, I see. Well, if someone donates money, I'm happy just to hand it over and let you do the commentary, and I'll go and just do the cameras.
Hey, that's fine by me. That's the usual story anyway.
All they've got to do is, if they donate $1, all they've got to put in the comments is "Bernie, get off," and then it's over to you.
Okay. See how that works.
Yeah, you're not allowed to donate the $1 though, all right?
I don't have $1 left.
Jeez, I'll tell you what. Did you get that replay?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did, mate. Sorry, you're all over it.
And you made Adrian swear again.
I tell you what, our car's getting our money's worth out of these fast repairs.
I'll tell you what, I reckon every team that has to do a fast repair should spend $1 on this as well.
Yeah, I back that up.
Deal. I'll hold our team to that.
Yeah,
I reckon-
sounds good to me.
I reckon Trent and Mark should put that up and should tell Mad Dog as well through Double RT as well, Bernie, mate.
Yeah, I'll float that idea with him. I don't know where he is. He's down there stalking, but he hasn't come up.
I see that. He's being a bit of a sly dog at the moment. Hence the Mad Dog.
Well, the boy's done well. The car's fixed. I'm ready to go.
Again? Did I miss something? Did you crash again?
No, that was the first time.
I reckon it's probably the third time. Come on.
I tell you what, Nobby, for someone who came up here saying, "Oh, what's wrong with them? I could drive this car like nothing." You've hit someone in the pits. You've done half a lap and you've wrecked it at the top of the mountain, and you've probably hit another couple of walls we haven't seen yet. Good job.
Okay,
I'm
Trent.
close.
Trent, what did Duncan say? Because I'm sure he put up something on TeamSpeak, on chat.
Yeah, I think he's ready to do it.
I tell you what, we've got 28 laps to go. How long does it take to get a safety car done?
31, obviously. Well, I don't know what lap we're on because I'm probably a couple of laps behind by now.
Yeah, you're, where are you? 2 laps down, sitting in 7th at the moment.
Oh, it's better than I thought. It was 3 laps down, so that's not too bad.
So with the Oculus Rift, do you find you get feeling a bit sick after a while, or is it pretty good with the racing sim?
When I first got in, yeah, definitely. I couldn't do long stints at all, but I found that if I did a couple of short stints, and eventually I got used to it. So this will be the longest I've probably spent in it in this race. But it's yeah, you start off with a couple of.
I think it just sounded like you need to get the bucket or something.
You start off with a couple of small stints, and you'll be right.
Oh, I thought you were turning to the bucket for a minute. That's what it sounded like.
Oh no, I lost it in turn 1.
So I reckon, now that we've got the VR, if we could get full motion cockpits, that would pretty much be the ultimate goal for sim racing, wouldn't it?
I reckon that would make you sick. I reckon being in VR with a motion sim, I reckon that would make me sick for sure.
Oh, okay.
But it would be pretty epic.
Yeah, well, I reckon we should find someone with the motion simulator, chuck you in there with Oculus Rift, and then we can film it, and it might go viral on YouTube.
It's like that guy that gets pushed and like he's fallen off a cliff or something in front of a TV. That was hilarious.
I don't think I saw that. I'll have to look it up. So how come everyone's slowing down? I'm assuming this is a safety car.
This is our safety car.
Okay, folks, so that's taken us about 30 laps to organise. Well, let's be fair, probably a good 20 minutes.
Oh, sweet. They're going to let me unlap myself.
You're going to have to go around twice, aren't you?
I don't know, probably.
Now, what I told Nobby to do, okay, Nobby, when everyone's back on the lead lap or whatever you're doing, don't pull out the safety car till you've got about half a lap lead, then pull it in. So for the folks who have just joined us, welcome. It's a bit of a crazy night here. It's, we left our seriousness at the door when we came in to make this as fun as we possibly can. We're under safety car conditions mainly because it was getting too boring, and we need to add some spice to this.
Certainly do, and I do apologise to the viewers. It's been a bit R-rated from my point of view. Not generally what I do. Bernie can vouch for that. I'm being a little bit loose tonight, but we're trying to get these guys to sort it out so we can get a bit of bunch up, which they are now, which is really cool. It's taken like about 60 laps to get sorted, but it's really good. We've got Mark Noble in the car at the moment, and also Trent Thomas in the car as well. Trent's also got a Twitch going as well. I do miss here. It was up there earlier, but look, these guys, we're trying to do a bit of fun, trying to raise funds for the iPad initiative by Luke Spalding. So if we can go to GoFundMe, which is obviously in the bottom left-hand screen there, if you can see that, click on that and that through and donate some bit of cash.
Yeah, I've also got the links should be in the description of the video. You can also click there, and we've also got the screen up now. I tell you what, those We Fly with 23 stickers have been popular amongst the sim racing community. I've seen a few guys putting it on their sim rigs, and I know that's a great initiative from the Australian Formula 3 Association, so thanks a lot, guys, for letting us point people towards you to sell those stickers. Profits go to Luke's charity, and thanks also for allowing us to use them in the virtual world. A few of the guys have them on their cars at the moment.
It's fantastic, and it's good to see, Bernie, we've got 13 likes at the moment. I really would like to see some of these guys put a few more likes up there for yourself for this tonight. I mean, it's not about RRTV, it's not about what we're doing here tonight. It's more about Luke and what he was trying to do for the kids, hospitals, and create a little bit more fun for these guys. I mean, if I was a kid in the hospital, it wouldn't be much fun, but what I was trying to do is get some iPads. And I don't know about some of us guys. I mean, for you, Bernie, and for myself, I was in hospital at his age. Back then we didn't have iPads, so these days that we get iPads, it's a little bit of fun to take that pain away, and that's what it's all about. And Few and I, we've got kids, and I can't imagine what it'd be like to being a parent at the moment, go through that situation.
Yeah, well, I remember as a kid I was in and out of hospital quite a bit, and having something like an iPad would have made a big difference to my stay. So it's a great initiative. Luke's been doing this. I think this was the 4th year he's been doing it. So it's great that the community of iRacing can get behind it, and let's try and raise the money. I've been really impressed with everyone around Australia that has donated. It's probably, I don't know how successful his previous ones were, but there's been a lot of generous donations out there, and it's great to see.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand not many people knowing this, and I'd be the first one to put my hand up, and I wouldn't know this until recently. Be a little bit since he's passed, but look, here's a good reason to get involved, and I'm not one that usually speaks out, but look, tonight is a different issue.
Yeah, so folks, we can see them now coming back down Conrod Straight as they sort this out. We've currently got 8 cars on the lead lap, and we've also got Jamie Owens, Glenn Brockhurst, Shane Best, well, he's 6 laps down, and Brett Wilson, he retired after his steering failed at the top of the mountain. Phil Piggott didn't make the start, unfortunately, and yeah, so we've had 2 retirements. Well, 1 retirement, 1 did not start.
No, it's good. Finally, we got this safety car sorted. We've been asking for a while, but look, generally, Ben and I, we've been doing this sort of stuff for over a year now, Bernie, mate. It's been a long time, and we're definitely trying to move forward. Unfortunately, things have gone backwards a little bit, but look, we're trying to push forward and do these things, and we've finally got a safety car, and I'm sure we're going to get underway again, which will make this race a little bit more interesting.
Well, let me in my usual spot, mate.
Where are you at the back? You're 31 laps down, Nobby.
Yep.
There we go, green.
So we're underway here. Okay, so we've got Duncan Smith leading the way at the moment, followed by Warren Pickering second, Robert Crouch for KRF third, fourth David Miller, fifth is Christian Hinton. As we can see now, Robert's making a move on Warren, and he should get this done.
This has made it interesting. 4 wide. This is what we wanted, going 4 wide up the mountain straight, and 4 wide, 2 wide. Sorry, I'm making it a little bit more entertaining than what it was.
How many drinks you had, mate?
50.
See you double.
Yeah. So at the moment, Duncan's got a lot of pressure from Robert here, and all of a sudden KRF are woken up and they can smell blood, and they're going for it. Warren is hanging on in fourth. Christian Hinton, also KRF. They've all had their wheat bix. He's having a crack at David Miller at the moment. Then we've got yours truly, Trent Thomas there, sixth. I reckon, Trent, you can get Christian.
I'll tell you what, there's been a few ducking and diving going on this first lap.
Oh, safety car is due to come out any second now.
We've done that.
Oh, no, we need another one. I'm sure we're in AEC, aren't we?
Come on. Yeah, speaking of AEC, we've got the final broadcast coming up in very early December, the Le Mans 24 hour. And I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to that.
Glad you are.
Hinton had a bit of a wobble there.
I've seen that. That was
Yeah, I passed someone.
What? You back in the rough days, are you there, Nobby?
Those were good days, the rough days. Come on, Trent, you can make this move. Go on, stick it up the inside. Yeah, that's the way. There's
there's a big crash.
only a KRF car.
Tell you what, I had to rely on Christian giving me a bit of room there.
Yeah, he gave you a bit of room, which is good driving. Tell you what, though, he's coming up the outside of you now, but it looks like he's boxed in from David Miller there.
Oh, man.
Okay, update, Robert Crouch has got to stop for a pit stop, and something similar that I had to do earlier, so he's out of the race.
Who's out of the race?
Robert Crouch, I think I'll just have to double check. I'm sure the guys in the cars at the moment can back me up on that one.
Now, Trent, if you need to concentrate, we can throw you back out again.
Ah, you're right, mate. It's quite enjoyable, actually.
Yeah, so coming across the top of the mountain, what are you thinking when you're coming up to Skyline?
I hope these guys in front of me don't crash. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, it looks like Robert's a bit slow. And you're saying he needs a pit stop, does he?
Yeah. So he might not have a spare driver at the moment, which would be a shame.
Okay, well they have to jump out and back in anyway.
I need to get this move done.
Yeah, you should get the slipstream soon. And
He's got one too, though, unfortunately.
open up your DRS.
Here we go. Let's send it.
Send it and pack it, as Scott would say.
Yeah, nah, no good. Shit.
I had to back out of that one. I hit the limiter.
Where's your gonads, mate? Seriously?
Come on. You can't say that.
Again?
I think he just did.
I think you're right. Okay, now as Mr. Stevens would say, you got to start packing it and get ready to send it.
Well, don't do it through DHL then.
These cars are hard to pass when you're third in the queue.
UPS?
Yeah, not to try back.
Oh, you're miles behind, mate. Oh, seriously?
Okay, too wide. You got the inside there. Good move.
Oh, he was given that. That was pack and send by someone else. Through the cutting.
I'm just going to try and stay in touch now until we get to the elbow.
Can you
try and get him down the straight.
Nah, get him before that. Do it through the dipper, mate.
No.
Got the moves on at the dipper, folks. Yeah, see if Trent can pick this through the dipper. Oh, nah, too far away here. Bit of a good skirt there. I'm sure Renee Gracie would have done a better job than that. Oh, look at this. Oh, he's having a look now. Got the eyes on. On.
Now that's a Redback Racing guy in front of you, so don't smash into him, will you?
Nah, mate, you'll be right.
Give him a bit of a touch up with the through the chase, mate. Oh, he's got the line here. Has he gone too early? Well, he has. He's gone too early, I think. Oh, come on. Can he do? Oh no, he's got it done. Oh no, he has. Oh yeah, he's got that done. Well done.
I'll tell you what.
That was a bit hairy, that one. Can you get latch on here, mate? Can you get catch up through the mountain straight here? Use the draft here.
Yeah, I was trying not to hit Warren going into that corner.
Right, so
You blokes that far in front of me.
yeah, mate, you're a bit slow. You're a bit old, mate.
Here we go, I got the run.
You got the draft? Alright, fake to the right, yep. Dive in now, yeah, that's awesome, man. You've got this. Oh, look at that. How's that for a move, Benny? Well done. 101 on
Textbook,
overtake.
mate, textbook.
That's it, textbook.
Oh, I missed
Sorry, I was. You'll have to do it again. I was busy dobbing Adrian into Scott Stevens.
I keep changing too early there.
Oh, you're just going to have to keep it flat out through the grate here, mate.
Alright, I'm going to try and catch this group of cars in front so I can try and do another pass. Whoa, sideways.
Yeah, so you got 3 seconds up to Robert Crouch by the looks of it. Now be careful through the dipper. A lot of people crashed here. And meanwhile, Nobby, you're not coming last. You're in 14th.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Hey, Bernie.
Swear jar.
Swear jar, yep.
Yep, swear jar.
I think I opened the can of that one.
Yeah, well, you owe $10 to the charity. Nobby owes 5 to the charity.
No, Nobby owes 20 because he started this event up.
Okay, 20. So at the moment, David Miller's starting to put a pressure on Warren Pickering there, both from Redback Racing. The 13 car, Nick Cummings, though, he's right on his tail. So Trent, what I reckon you need, you got to think of the team here. We want you to slow down, let them all go past again, and then fight your way through.
I prefer to just try and catch the guys in front. I'm in third. How did that happen?
Yeah, that was the packing and sending you did earlier.
Oh, yeah, nice.
This is where I think...
oh, crap.
Whoa!
Screen freeze.
Oh, no. We have just lost Brent.
We certainly did, big time. That was a screen freeze, was it?
Yeah, there was a screen freeze there coming through that corner, and it, apologies to whoever was behind me.
I don't think anyone hit you.
Oh, and Christian Hinton loses it big time. 3 double fives, so whoops. Got to get that one, Bernie. That was a massive one. I got to find out where he was. That was...
Yeah, we're just having a look at Trent at the moment to see if you collected anyone. I tell you what, Trent, you nearly got away with it, mate. Yeah, you didn't collect anyone, so they all got through cleanly.
Oh, that's good then. I feel pretty bad otherwise. But no, yeah, massive screen freeze going to that corner. It started to jump, and then it just froze for a good second or two. So, unfortunately, put me on the wall. I knew I was pushing it anyway. I was heading towards that wall. I was on the limit to actually making the corner.
Yeah, well, you just about got away with it. Oh, and we're watching Christian Hinton, the top of the mountain, big time into the wall.
Yeah, old Scott Pye, fucking...
Excuse me.
That's another one. Who wants to pay that one? Gee.
You're paying up.
Alright.
We could have kids tuning into this, and you've got loose lips, sink ships going.
I do tonight.
Tell you what,
Mate,
Christian's tipped it over quite a few times.
Certainly has, hasn't he? It's a massive... It's worse than Scott Pye.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's a simulator, so he can walk away from that. Just waiting for Scott Stevens here to respond, to see if he can come in here and rescue me.
Yeah,
I just had a big one.
Oh, Knobs.
So what happened, Nobby?
Hit the wall.
Right, let's see if we can get a super slow-mo of Nobby hitting the wall. So that's another $1, isn't it? Oh, you did hit the wall.
Old Forest Elbow incident.
Yeah, that was... you hit the wall again. That was a bit like... what's that young bloke in the V8 that hit that last year?
Do that, Mark? Or before you even got to the forest?
Yeah. I went out too wide coming around and pulled it back in, and it just went, whoops.
Oh yeah, I could see you got loose there, and it's just hit the wall before you got to the forest. It's not pretty, is it? That's like not nice. That would have thrown your alignment out seriously.
Meanwhile, Nick Cummings is up to second. He just passed Warren Pickering here coming into the chase.
Andrew's getting in the car now, so no more shenanigans for me in the car.
So is that a normal thing for the Rift to freeze like that, or is it just yours that's doing it?
I'm pretty sure it's just mine. Like, my computer is pretty under-spec for running a Rift, but it does it occasionally, random times. I haven't had an issue for a good week or so. and it doesn't usually happen as often as it's happening tonight. So I think it's just not our night for our car, with Andrew with his gear shift issues, and then me with the issues with the Rift.
Yeah, so what sort of frame rate you're getting on the Rift?
It's locked at 75, so they reckon the Rift refresh rate's 75, so lock the frame rate to 75 frames per second.
Oh, okay.
Gets the occasional dip. It probably really sits around 74, 75 pretty consistently. Might jump to the low 70s here or there. So, but other times, I think it's Windows 10. I did an update today, and every time Windows updates, it stuffs up all my settings on everything. So it took me about 3 attempts just to get into the session tonight.
Yeah, I had another person, Luke Emerton's had a lot of trouble with Windows 10 as well, and he's currently trying to reinstall iRacing.
Well, yeah, that's... Hopefully I don't... Actually, I've had to do that not long ago. I had to actually reinstall iRacing completely, so... I did nothing. I just said that the software wasn't on the system anymore, which was weird, but... Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, I copped that today. I got in and it said, oh, you don't have iRacing installed. So what I did was I rebooted the computer, and then all of a sudden I did have it installed and I was away.
Yeah, no, that didn't work for me, unfortunately. I tried rebooting all sorts of things, and eventually I actually did have to completely reinstall iRacing.
Oh, that's huge, isn't it, considering all the content you got to download?
Well, I think the content was already there, which was good. It was just the actual software itself didn't seem to be found. So,
this is a question for you, Trent. Andrew is down 1 minute and 23 in 8th. 19 laps to go. Can he win?
Yes.
Awesome. You better tell him.
Will he win is the other question.
Oh, he might do, because...
Anything's impossible with American dollars and a 9-inch grinder.
Well, that's right. We've got KRF leading. Now, I've heard that they might do a win cup, which means disaster.
Win cup, does that just mean some sort of mental blank that'll cost them the race?
Yeah,
possibly.
Just hit the wall, don't worry.
I think we need another competition caution with 10 to go. What do you reckon?
I reckon with 5 to go, we need a yellow, yeah.
It's getting pretty interesting between Warren and Duncan here. Duncan's starting to put the pressure on Warren, and he's getting a bit taily.
I tell you what, I miss driving this car a lot. Like, it's just the whole package. I reckon they're fun. They're fairly easy to drive. This track's not a good representation of these cars and how easy they are to actually draw. I won't say they're easy to drive, but they're easier to drive than most open wheelers on the service. And yeah, they're fun, and you can have that side-by-side racing, and the draft really helps. Yeah, it's great. I miss Smack.
Hey, Benny, I think I saw car 15 in the wall there too, mate.
Jamie Owens, yep, you did. I'll have a look at this replay, then I'll come back and talk to you about Smack to see if you're ever going to get that going again.
We've also got Matt in here. Don't be scared, mate. Jump in here and go. All these big heads in here, mate. Jump in any time you want.
I just popped from the YouTube video, the live stream right now, and I just wanted to come in to tell Trent to stop whinging about Windows 10, mate. No one cares.
Matt, is this Matt? Matt, what's your name? You know,
yeah, it's Matt Radio Control. Welcome, Matt.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I see.
We're getting
the one no one cares about. Oh, yeah, right.
Oh.
We're getting pretty full in here because we've brought also Brett Wilson as well. So welcome, Brett. So join into the fun. I think Ben and I might just step away for a minute and let all you crazy fools.
Yeah, make sure there's no swearing though, because Adrian's done enough of that tonight.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 times.
Actually, too, it's been a while since I've heard on Matty's voice.
Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? Where have you been, Matt?
I'm currently working.
Are you working right now, or...?
No, I'm not working right now. I'm on my 12 hours off.
Oh, okay.
And I thought I'd just use my spare time to come and tell Trent to shut up.
I appreciate that. I'm glad you're thinking of me, mate.
I like your style. Yeah, so Brett, the excuse you're using is your steering wheel failed.
I wish it was an excuse. USB port.
Sorry guys,
Failed.
I think Shane or whoever Shane's driving with just went off again, Bernie.
Yeah, it was Shane again at the dipper. It looks like these cars just don't like the dipper.
Nah, that dipper is very, very scary in these cars. Bit of
Yeah, this
potluck.
car. If you can left foot brake, the cars don't like free rolling. You either need to be on the brake or on the throttle. And through the dipper is a place where you don't really want to be on either, but you sort of have to be in this car.
Lucky I don't have my pedals working. I would have shown you guys how to drive.
I could send you my pedals.
Appreciate that, Adrian.
I'm thinking I'm going to send you my pedals. It'll be well worth the postage, you see. Yeah, he lost it at the dipper again. Yeah, so Brett, looks like Warren's coming under a lot of pressure at the moment from Duncan.
Where is he currently sitting? I haven't tuned back in since I've been tinkering.
Yeah, second.
Oh, fantastic. It's a good result.
I reckon a safety car's due soon.
You've been calling another safety car. It's gonna take at least 16 laps to organise one. You know that.
Oh, Matt loves safety cars.
Yeah, I reckon 16 laps, it should be good.
I think Matt did race control for Smack and Frack for 5 seasons, I think. And he always wanted to have a safety car, and I think the one time we had one, he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the future of Smack? Are you guys thinking about ever resurrecting it, or is it? Are we just going to have memories of it?
Well, to be honest, I know I've been thinking about it, and I've been talking to the guys in the team about it as well, resurrecting some form of Smack for the future. It would certainly be a little bit revised. We wouldn't have the live race control aspect of it, but other than that, everything would be the same as it was. And yeah, it's just a matter of finding when and how and all that sort of thing, that if we want to go ahead with it.
I suppose that's the tricky thing, especially as we move forward with iRacing and the other services that it provides us with, trying to find a time for us to race in a series like that. And that was a great series too, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, the Legends are racing on a Thursday night now in the Smack time slot, and that's a good series to be racing into. I've been racing in that, and that's quite fun. The only thing it's missing, it needs some draft to try and help some of the passing, but yeah, I certainly don't want to step on anyone's toes if they've got a series at the moment. I'm not just going to go in and say, yep, right, Smack's coming in. It'd be, I'd have to consult with the community, and if there's a particular night that we feel like we want to run, I'd certainly speak to the guys that are running series on those particular nights, so that either we can work together or just not come back at all. So yeah, it's all up in the air at the moment. It's certainly on our minds though, as possibly trying to bring it back.
Guys, Bernie, you want to just go back? Roaring had a spin out of Hell Corner there.
Yeah, I've got it up now. We're just seeing it. Yeah, so Warren was in second, spinning it into Hell Corner. Duncan gets through, and Warren drops to third.
As for your Smack, I'm sure there's someone out there that would like to cover that for you. Comes down to personnel and stuff going forward, but I'm sure there's a series or channel that's definitely looking forward covering stuff in the future. It's just a matter of timing and everything working out.
Well, let's be honest, one of the reasons it did stop was just the man hours that Matt decided to go and get a life outside of iRacing, and was no longer available for race control. So that's the way that went. And I wanted to get back in the car. I wanted to get back in the car again, and I think the series of the Formula Renault, there's a bit of hoo-ha going on there as well. And unfortunately, as organisers, we just stopped enjoying actually running the events, which is unfortunate. But yeah, certainly the racing that was in SMAC was probably some of the best I've been involved in and watched. So yeah, it's one thing that's making us want to bring back SMAC to the service.
Yeah, that's good, and thanks Benny for covering off Shane Bester. Poor old Mark there. Shane is struggling tonight. He's just not getting the handle of that. He's struggling there in the old dipper there. He keeps losing it out of that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a handful through there. It must be the way these things are sprung, but I tell you what, we haven't heard much from Nobby at the moment. How you going out there, mate?
Look, it's coming over the top. Actually, starting to love it.
Awesome.
Alright, so and we've got Nick Cummings there, so I think it's time we actually went through some of the field there at the moment, because we haven't gone through the field at the moment there, Benny. We've just been having on like a pair of old chooks.
Well, you have been. You've been going on like old chooks. I've been trying to be professional.
Hey, Mark, I just asked you how you went, but I saw Shane, but you'll blame Bernie for that one.
Yeah, we'll
yeah.
have a look at that in a minute. I'm just looking at Nick clouding the inside wall there at Hell Corner.
But
dear.
How's this? We've got good 6 of us up here in the booth at the moment, so I think it's working out pretty good tonight. But look, once again, we've got a GoFundMe thing going on at the moment for Luke Spalding. It's not for Luke himself. It's actually for the kids in hospital, doing it tough, and is basically giving iPads to the young kids there in hospital, so they've got a bit of better quality of time in the hospital. And as we see Nick Cummings spinning it there at Forest Elbow at the moment. But yeah, if you can, donate 20 cents, 50 cents, $1. Look, as much as you can. This is what it's all about. It's not about racing tonight, obviously, because I've been going off like a trooper, which is very nice, and one of those things, just a little bit loose. But hey, guys, look, please donate to that. It's for iPads for young kids dealing with cancer, which is obviously, if anyone's dealt with cancer, it's not a very nice disease that we've got in this world. So can please just donate something. It's not much, but look, it will help.
Yeah, speaking of which, I said to the boys tonight to try and stay on track as long as they can, because Redback Racing will be donating $1 for every lap that all of the Redback Racing drivers complete for our dear old beloved Lukey.
Fantastic. And we've also, I told Mad Dog that for every fast repair you guys use, you should be donating $1 as well.
Yeah, I think Mad Dog said he was going to do about $5 per fast repair.
Okay, cool.
Haven't told him that yet, but
and you'll be happy to know, Adrian, no one voted the Get Bernie Off campaign we were running earlier, so it looks like you're stuck with me for another 14 laps.
How many laps to go, boys?
14 for those guys and about 50 for you.
Oh, that's all right.
I don't know if we caught it earlier. We had our leader
through the cutting.
In the cutting, and unfortunately our car collected them. So we're trying to get back to the pits now. I'm not sure how they're going.
Who's our car?
Yeah, it looks like your car's not going anyway. It's embedded in the wall, man.
Yep. We tried to get back to the pits, but unfortunately damage was too severe. And we'll probably also be donating $5 per fast repair as well. So I think that's number 5, that one. So up to $25 that we're going to donate.
Yeah, and Adrian's donating about $10 per swear, so he must be up to about $30.
Must be. That's pretty high.
Oh, looks like Bestie's had another one. I just went past him. Out of the...
Forest Elbow.
Yeah.
He's had a rough night in this car, hasn't he?
I just told the boys that we're donating $5 per incident, per fast repair. Yeah, they said, I'm going to have to get another job to pay for it.
So, Matt, now that you've got a life, are you missing iRacing much?
Oh, geez, don't know if you want to know the answer to that question.
Oh, it's probably no.
Yeah, my subscription ends in 7 days' time and I'm not renewing, so iRacing coming to an end for this portion of my life. Sure, yep.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I'm down to monthly contributions at the moment, so, we'll see how long I stay on it too. But so, are you just having a break from it, or are you moving on to something that's captured your interest more?
Well, life has captured my interest. I'm moving to England in a few months, so maybe I'll start up there when I'm over there. But other priorities outside of online life, I suppose, are just taking over at the moment.
Oh, that's fair enough. You'll get one of those English accents. Now, who are you going to hang around? Do you want the posh accent, or do you want the Cockney accent?
Yeah, get the Cockney accent. They're the best ones.
Yeah, I'd probably just deploy that just for Trent and just come on and speak to Trent in that accent and he'd get a little chuckle, you know?
Hey guys, I'm going to interrupt in a minute. I've got Chris at the moment. He's with Duncan, which is the leader, so he wants to come up and have a bit of chat. Different little bit of thing at the moment. So we've got the race leader's friend up here, so he's going to have a chat and have a talk to us, and there we go. Hey Chris, welcome to the Comms Box.
Thanks Adrian, how are you?
That was a really bad question because we're doing really poorly, I think.
Loving life.
Okay, some guys are really having a bit of fun up here. They're changing their voice. Good on you. But yeah, Chris, I had a chat with you before we brought you up. So you want to have a little bit of a chat while you're here, man?
Yeah, just thought I'd come up and say hello. I was watching the broadcast while I was on the pit wall, you could say. Just watching Duncan look after us. He's in the lead. We've had a pretty good race so far. It's been so much fun. It's been great.
Alright guys, don't be shy. Come on. Ben and I do this all the time. Chris is up here for a bit of a chat. I want you guys to fire some questions at him, whether you're racing or not. He's up there, and I'm sure there's a driver out there that's having a really hard time up there at the dipper.
Loving life. Everyone's losing it today is up at the dipper.
Hey Trent, that's the best voice I've ever heard you speak in.
Oh, thanks, mate.
No dramas.
I think I need a drink, mate.
You need several, but you need to go to Scott's green room to grab them.
Oh, true.
Okay, so some of the viewers want to know who's in first. Well, Duncan Smith's leading. 1.4 seconds was Warren Pickering, but Warren's now all over the back of him, and they're racing for the win with 12 laps to go.
And Chris is Duncan's teammate, so we've actually got the leader's teammate right here, so I'm sure he's on edge at the moment.
Yeah, so Duncan...
Good to see them guys good to see them guys up at the front again, actually, because they were ahead before that safety car came out.
Oh my goodness me. So Chris, how's that car going? Well, here we go, Warren's on the inside. How's
you got it. Nice.
How's your car been handling, alright?
Yeah, I think it's pretty hot out there. The track's pretty hot, so I mean it's the car's a little bit slippery. It's a little bit all over the place, to be honest. Duncan's doing a great job keeping it together. And same with who just passed. Was it Warren? Yeah, they're doing a great job. Yeah, we had quite a fair bit of a lead before the safety car, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened. Maybe someone spun out or whatever it was. There needed to be a bit of a safety car. So yeah, it's we're still there. Still about what 10-12 laps to go.
Yeah, we're getting down to the serious end of the night, if you can say there is a serious end to this night. And,
Everything deadly serious.
Deadly serious.
I'm going to have nightmares about this broadcast for about a month.
Yeah, apologies to all the regular RRTV viewers.
I reckon that's the best voice that Trent has come up with since broadcasting. It makes it so much more entertaining.
I'm sorry, no, this is my normal voice. That other one I've been putting on to try and be professional in the commentary box.
And who's going to win the Melbourne Cup then, Trent?
Me.
Oh dear.
It's all good fun for a good cause. So yeah, another shout out to the GoFundMe. I'll let you guys, all the details about it. I think it's another good opportunity to mention why we're here tonight.
Sorry, I've tuned out. You guys can carry on for a bit.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just a little bit on edge watching Duncan battle for the lead.
Yeah, our car's coming up on that battle actually. We're about 100 laps behind.
Oh, you're sitting in 8th, Mickey, with on the same lap by the looks of it. So, Chris, have you found this format tonight? Has it been a bit crazy out there on track?
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. Bathurst is probably one of my worst tracks, to be honest, and I rarely run the Star Mazda as well. So I mean, it's been mayhem, but it's been great fun. It's been great fun. I'd love to do this almost every week if I could.
Fantastic. Well, that's what it's all about tonight, isn't it? Having some fun and all the rest. And we're trying to get Adrian to donate some money for the swear jar, but seems to be working.
What? Me swear? Never.
Tell you what, Mark, you're pretty quiet. You must be concentrating out there.
Oh, you know me, mate. I'm getting old, mate. It takes a lot to concentrate, especially around this place.
Okay, well, we're going to try GPS up here, alright? Turn right when it's time to do so. Time to do so. Turn right.
Which way now?
Turn left when it's safe to do so. Yeah, this left's good. Yep, good.
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead. Isn't that where Dick Johnson hit the rock?
Actually, where was that? Up through the cutting, I think. It was after the cutting, wasn't it?
Yeah, between the cutting and the tree corner.
So Reed Park, was it? Reed Park? No?
No, just after cutting.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it was just after the cutting.
That's where I thought it was. You missed the rock, Nobby.
Cool.
Well, thanks guys for having me up here. I'm going to leave you to it. Before I go though, just a massive shout out to our dearly departed buddy Luke. He's quite an inspiration to us. Over the time that he'd been in Redback Racing, it's very, very, very sad to hear of what had happened. I'm struggling for words. But bless his soul. May he rest in peace and be showing the men upstairs how it's done, especially around those tracks. He always will be very close and dear in our hearts and in our minds. And for all of those out there, contribute to his cause. He's left behind such a great legacy, and it's good to see that his family are continuing that on, and we would like to support that any way possible moving forward as well. Big shout out to the guys as well for everyone turning up. Bernie for you guys tonight broadcasting. Nobby for getting us where we are tonight on track for such a good cause. Couldn't have gone off in a better way. And also I'd like to do a shout out to Marco Espoa. He's part of Espoa Designs. He did our helmet tonight for in memory of Luke. So a big thank you to him for doing that. He did that on his own time. We really appreciate that. So yeah, thank you all again. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Chris, and they were really nice words. So thank you for coming up and sharing that with the viewers. And yeah, best of luck with the rest of the race, second, and see if you can get up to first.
Yeah, Brett,
we're in first. Yeah. We're in first.
Yeah, Brett, you can knock him around later on, mate. But it's all good, mate. No, it was very good. You think being the original team owner, he would know who was speaking, but look, he's just so focused that I'm not swearing, so it's all good, mate. But
so who was that was speaking? That was Chris, wasn't it?
That wasn't me, mate.
It was Brett.
Oh, okay, all right.
It was Brett. I'm sure you've had plenty of conversations with him before. I'll let you go because you're old. No, it was brilliant, mate. Thanks for coming up, having a chat with us. Yeah, I know that you knew him. I'm sure that you spoke to him personally, so thanks for coming up here. And look, yeah, we'll try and keep him going. I mean, I've said it plenty of times, like, I haven't had that unfortunate event where my kids have been in hospital that they need that. I did have a kid hospital, but not old enough to understand. So look, it's a hard thing, but it's brilliant that you guys have been out here, and it's been a bit of fun, but we do need another safety car before we go. That's before the end.
I just had another big one.
Oh look, definitely a safety car for sure.
Oh dear. So I'll have a look at what looks like it was your teammate that got you in trouble here.
Oh, you know what they're like, mate. They one day quicker than you, and they just push you wide. Wait till I get to talk to him.
Yeah, I think he was past you by the time you went wide, though, wasn't he?
Oh, I don't know, mate. On my side screen, I reckon he was still there.
Okay. Yeah, you go and talk to him, because that was a really, really mean move he did.
I was going to stop laughing at him, but he's mixing up in the wall.
Meanwhile, we've got Duncan now having a crack at Warren, and Andrew's sitting right behind him. So it's Warren Pickering, the 111 is sitting 2 laps down, but trying to get a lap back, and Duncan's backed out of that one a little bit.
How many laps to go, mate?
7 laps. I was wondering why I got so quiet. We've got Trent and Adrian have left the combox, folks, which leaves myself, Nobby, and Chris up here, and even Matt's muted himself. So maybe they've found the champagne. They've disappeared for a bit.
Yeah, no, I'm still here.
Awesome. We might get some sanity back in the box while they're all gone, but yeah, it's been a good night. 7 laps to go, folks. If you want to donate some money, go to the GoFundMe.com/Luke's iPads, and even if it's $1, it's going to a great cause. So it looks like Andrew Gaines has got that lap back, and so they're 2 laps down. And of course, Warren's going to fight him. He's throwing it back down the inside, and it's decided he doesn't want to give this lap back.
You want to get on the phone to your driver, please, Bernie, and just let us go?
Yeah, I was thinking he's quite aggressive out there. He's not my driver anymore. I've retired from Redback Racing. The Brett Wilson and Darren Lee own that team now.
Oh, Or maybe he still holds some favour with them. Oh.
No, they don't listen to me, mate, at all.
Andrew was trying to not get involved, but unfortunately Warren didn't want to have a piece of that. So that's good driving by Warren there. He's quite quick, couldn't quite get the pass done, Andrew.
Yeah, it was interesting because you guys are 2 laps down, so I'm not sure why he's not letting you guys go, but Duncan's coming back in again, having a bit of a battle.
I think had he let us go, he probably could have sat in our slipstream and helped. While these two were battling, like we're probably a good half a second faster per lap than these guys, so it would have been nice to try and get that done, but we certainly don't want to be involved in the battle for the lead either.
Sounds
the more
like
the merrier, I say.
Well, unless we were actually on the same lap, that might be a bit different. We'd be battling for sure, but...
No, you've already said you didn't want a battle for the lead.
Shut up. No, you're a bitch.
there you go, folks. The sanity has left the building.
Who was that? Shane Best, I think.
Yeah, he's totaled it. Yeah.
Almost ploughed into the back of all 3 of us there. That was a bit hairy.
He's had a heck of a night, that's for sure.
Well, at least we've probably got the best view in the house of the battle for the lead anyway.
I've got a pretty good view. I'm in the pits, mate.
Just having a super slow-mo here of Shane Best coming across the skyline, and it all ends in tears when he gets to the S's here, unfortunately. I think what it is a 111's brake checked him a bit, and that's caused this incident.
It's not the first time we've been accused of brake checking across the top of the mountain.
I tell you what, you're lucky. Andrew was lucky there. He nearly got cleaned up by Shane.
Yeah, I know. I saw this car come flying down in towards the dipper, and fortunately there was no contact made. Unfortunately for Shane, he lost it.
Yeah, so it's...
Sorry, I just wonder if we call Brent's team Marcus Ambrose.
Why would we do that?
I'm sure he's been accused of brake checking a few things before.
Yeah.
So that time of the night, folks, the dad jokes are going to start coming out in a minute. So at the moment, Warren's trying to get a gap on Duncan. He's not letting him go. Andrew's just shadowing, waiting to get that lap back. Looks like
there's a safety car soon, isn't there?
I think oh wow. Well, how many laps to go? 5 or something?
5 laps to go, and it looks like Andrew's had his paddles fixed on his steering wheel.
Yeah, I think he's changed a few settings. He went out and was doing some testing in another session to try and figure out what the issue was, and he says he's still having the problem, but it's just not as severe as it was early in the race.
Yeah, so what is it? Just misshifting, or...?
He thinks that the throttle's hanging a little bit, so it's actually stopping the shift down from happening. So I think he might have had to turn auto blip or auto whatever on so that he could actually get it to downshift with the partial throttle.
Oh, okay. We just saw Warren there throw it down the inside. He did a wind cup. Only difference was there wasn't contact. And
whoa, bang, Bernie, mate. Calm down on the sarcasm.
Yeah, that was a wind cup there. It's awesome job there. That's how you should do it into the base, isn't it? And the old GT is back there still where he should have been, and old Scotty is lost the position.
yeah, I'll tell you what, Mr. Pickering's had his wheat bix today. He's got his angry pants on, and he's going great guns.
I didn't know Weet-Bix made you angry.
See, this is what you miss when you don't hang around iRacing and you say you've got a life. This is all the stuff you're missing out on.
What, Weet-Bix jokes?
No, just dad jokes.
Yeah.
I mean, Bernie's that old. He's actually should be into grandpa jokes by now.
Yeah, we'll see who the grandpa is when the 24 hour comes up. I reckon you'll be in bed before sun up or sunset.
Oh, who's the grandpa now? Sun up. Jeez, I'll be in bed by sun up.
Tell you what, Andrew's just made a declaration that he's going to crash both of these cars out.
I'll go for it. I want to see that.
He said he's gonna send them both into the wall at the chase.
That's not very nice.
He said he wants to get past them. He's just going to send them both, crash into them both, and we'll just use another fast repair, and it'll be another $5 to GoFundMe for 6 iPads.
Send it in there. Go on, send it in there to a I don't know.
He's gonna miss. Look, he's not even.
Look,
I'm making it.
Paul Radicic, just dive it in there. No, don't break. Just go in.
Oh, he's got the move done. Well done, Duncan.
Yeah, that was a good move.
Nice, Duncan.
He was awake of the charge, wasn't he? And Warren's now under threat by Andrew.
I'll tell you what, I hope Andrew doesn't have a shifter failure coming into the braking zone, because it really extends the braking distance when he can't downshift.
Oh, so you've set him up for an excuse, have you, Trent?
Well, it happened earlier in the race, actually. We made a pass when we didn't actually mean to. We're glad the guy in front of us actually saw us, gave us the space, otherwise it would have been a collision.
Now, Chris, you'll be happy to know Duncan's just set the fastest lap at 2:05.328.
Oh wow, that's a top lap time. Well done.
Now, can Andrew get past Wheatbix Cranky Pants Pickering?
He's on the radio saying he really doesn't want to do anything stupid with these guys.
Do a Scott Connors and just send it.
Yeah, that too. Shout out to Connors, by the way. How are you going, Connors?
It's another name I haven't caught up with for a while.
Mr. Packinson.
Not missing out anything.
Now, I did ask Scott Stevens to come up here. I told him Adrian was up to mischief, but he's had to decline because he's spotting for Heath at the moment in some race.
Where's his commitment, mate?
Oh, look at that! Oh, bit of ambition there, wasn't it?
Well, Andrew's got to run here. I don't know if he's going to try the pass or not.
Oh, look, he'll get through here and then dive down through the chase as well. So you're going to get a.
Warren's got the draft from Duncan, so we won't get the pass done.
Oh, yes.
Backed out of it.
No. Look, watch this. Ready? 2 for 1. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Break! Oh,
Don't break at all.
It's a great battle for the lead, actually.
Bit of a girl skirt going on there.
How many laps we got left?
That wasn't a GT move at all.
Yeah, one of the viewers want to know what type of open wheeler racing this is. Well, I don't know if I've got a name for it, really. It's just crazy.
Substandard.
American.
Pass!
Pass!
Okay, so...
Jamie Wank Cup, that's for sure.
Oh, that's a swear jar. More money going your way. Robert Crouch at the moment to set the fastest lap. 2:05.112 was the fastest lap.
Yeah, Bernie.
That's motoring.
Brent's going to donate $50.
For what?
I don't have $50, mate.
Better get on settling then, Trent.
Yeah, true. Oh, well, look like we've got to get wide there.
So we're down to 2 laps here. Still anyone's race. Chris, who do you think's going to win this race without being biased?
Without being biased, I don't know.
One.
How much fuel have you got? And does the safety car have a green light on it?
Yeah, we've got a lot of fuel, so that should be alright. Or, actually, let me just check the fuel.
So I think Warren's in the box seat here.
We actually don't have too much fuel left.
2 laps to go. Can you make it to the end, or...?
Oh, I hope so, man. It's going to be very close. I'm not too sure. I think we should be all right, but who knows?
I'm going to do Andrew Gaines here. He's going to win the series, this race, Ron.
We're going to win from 8th place.
I was going to say, since when did this race become a series? Here goes Warren on the inside. He's made that move stick once again.
Well, Andrew's going to go in and punt one of them. They're going to punt it the other. They're going to crash, and then it's going to happen.
Awesome. I've got a chance.
So, folks, 1 lap to go. Last chance. Go to GoFundMe.com and donate to Luke's cause. That's GoFundMe.com, Luke's iPads.
And it is a good cause. It's for young kids in hospital that don't have much to do, but jump on those iPads. And I don't know if you're a parent that have kids that annoy you all the time, but once you chuck them on one of those smartphones, smart iPads, they're quiet for at least 8 hours until the battery runs out. So go and fund them off and make sure they have a bit of fun.
So last lap, it looked like Duncan threw it in there, coming into was it Griffin's, but it just didn't work out, did it?
Yeah, he almost lost the back end there. Andrew almost drilled him. Hopefully he can catch up again over the top of the mountain. He'll have one last chance to have a run down Conrod into the chase.
It's going to get real messy at Murray's, I can tell you right now, or at the chase.
I'd put my money on it's going to happen at the chase. Murray's possibly, but more the chase, I think. So
my experience with Warren, he can make his car extremely wide, so it's going to be a bit of a mission for Duncan to get past.
Yeah, Chris, how braves Duncan?
Oh, look at this. Look at the lap cars in front too, so this might help.
Wow. It's
going to be pretty
exciting
close.
into this race.
Don't sound so surprised we planned it this way.
Oh, look, 8 is going to come first. Oh, look at this. Duncan's having a look. Oh, it's
no.
Chase, and there's a
Wow.
Come on, Duncan.
Oh, look at that. Warren's got that. Yeah, no, I think this is over. Duncan, Warren's got this.
No, Andrew's going to take him on the last corner. He tried, and the race goes. Oh!
Wow. Wow. Well done. What a race, guys. I mean, thanks for coming up here, but geez, what a laugh.
Yeah, the gap, folks. 1/1000th of a second between Warren Pickering, Duncan Smith. Well done. And it's quite fitting that Redback Racing wins the first Luke Spalding Memorial Cup, and as a tribute to young Mr. Spalding.
Yeah, no, it's quite ironic. We see that RRTV or RRT win the race tonight, which is pretty fantastic, and we same with Send Me Now, Jason Richards with Brad Jones Racing. They also won the inaugural race over there in New Zealand, which is next weekend, guys. So tune in to that next weekend. We'll see the New Zealand series, but yeah, no, wow, fantastic racing and a bit of fun.
Yeah, I hope the viewers out there have enjoyed tonight's coverage of the Luke Spalding Cup. It was a fun race. Adrian, I apologise for. He was a bit out of control tonight, but I'm sure he'll be back to his sensible self next time.
Yeah, probably not. But no, it was a bit of fun. I do apologise to the viewers. I was a little bit loose, to say the least. I'm generally pretty calm, and I'm not normally calm, but a little bit within my limits. Thanks to the guys coming up. It's been fun to have everyone up here. It's probably a better example that we were nice and relaxed. I mean, generally it's not as calm or loose as what we normally do, but thanks boys coming up. I've got to say thanks for Mark, Chris, Brent, and the boys coming up tonight. It's been fun. It's been awesome. I'm looking forward to next year for a bit of something different. I think this has been pretty cool. I think Bathurst is the track to have it at, but something different and a bit more fun.
I disagree there. I think the car's good, but not the track.
I think if we stay with the track, we need a NASCAR. We've got to get one of those stock cars in there.
No, I reckon the trucks, mate. I reckon the trucks. We got to have the old Utes, because that's what Luke was racing in last. I know we don't have the Ford in there, but we do have the Toyota, and we do have the Holdens. We do have that Silverado, so there's a Holden. So I reckon the old trucks, and suppose we can substitute that Toyota for a Ford. They do have similar wheel studs, but that's about it. But generally they're back with Holden. But yeah, no, I reckon that the Utes would be fun around here. I reckon that'd be an awesome sight, seeing those things out sideways, and I reckon that'd be pretty cool seeing the Utes around Bathurst. They're pretty much a handful.
Well, the KRF boys, guys, have decided they're going to do the old long jump through the chase there. Christian, probably about 6 metres before he landed.
Yeah, good old jumping area, that one, isn't it? I don't know how true to life that is, but it's fun trying to get a jump over that tyre barrier. But as we see there on the replay, it's pretty much fun. I think if you can do that and land it and get it through there, you're doing a pretty good job. But not real to life.
It's just my to try it.
I know, I'd do it.
So we've got our race winner in there, Warren Pickering. Well done, Warren. You're quite aggressive there. Good moves. You're showing Whincup how to pass in the chase.
Yeah, thanks, Bernie. I wasn't trying to be too aggressive. Just wasn't going to give it away tonight. You know, we read back racing for Luke and all. But no, I thought we left enough gap with Duncan there. It was excellent racing, perfect racing room the whole way. I really enjoyed that, actually.
Yeah, good win, Warren. Well done.
Thanks. Yeah, very pleased to obviously get the inaugural, Luke Spalding title under our belt. Kind of keep it with RRT was kind of fitting, I thought, and certainly wasn't planned that way. We were pretty well off the pace, I think, but managed to jag it.
Yeah, it was a good last couple of laps, and you won by about 1/1000th of a second over Duncan. And we've got Chris up here, he's his teammate. So, yeah, it was pretty tense up here for the last couple of laps, apart from Adrian and Trent and all the rest, and Nobby grunting in the background as he was driving.
Yeah, no, there was some good shenanigans. I had the broadcast on in the background. I could just hear it. It sounded like you boys had some fun tonight. It was a real pleasure, actually. Bit of a change from the normal kind of serious series, I guess. You know, we really wanted to do something a bit more, you know, a bit of fun and something a bit more gentlemanly, and that's exactly what the organisers have pulled off. And you know, even exactly, you know, especially with that safety car, we obviously weren't near the lead, we weren't challenging for the lead until that safety car. So, you know, if it hadn't been, if it was a bit more cutthroat, we would have even got that chance, you know.
Yeah, well, that safety car took a very long time to organise. I think Adrian started wanting a safety car with about 5 laps in, and it took him probably until about, 24 laps to go to get his way.
Yeah, it was a bit tricky coming over with the comms in the race, but yeah, once I got it all organised, we just checked up and cruised around for a lap. It was good.
Yeah, we tried to get Trent to do it, but he didn't have the guts to try, so we had to send Nobby in to try to sort it out.
Yeah, I was trying to drive and change channels and do all sorts of things while I was
here we go.
things to work. It was quite entertaining.
Here we go, Bernie. All the excuses of a typical commentator, just can't stand up. So,
hey mate, did I not call you to come back up to the call, to bring me up to the comm box to let you know? Right, I think we've sorted out the safety car.
Hey, a typical. I'm a professional, and I got it up there, didn't I? That's
Oh, Kronberg one.
All right, guys, it's been great fun tonight. I'm going to have to check out. So, thanks to Bernie and everybody. Thanks for having me up here. It was a blast driving while being up here. Actually, it was a pretty interesting experience. Yeah, shout out to you guys, and obviously to Luke as well. I didn't have the pleasure of knowing the guy, but I've heard lots of stories about him, so I'm really, really proud to be part of this event tonight. And GT Racing used 5 fast repairs tonight, so as a result, $5 per fast repair. We'll be donating $25 to Luke's iPad cause thing. So thank you very much, guys.
Fantastic. It's been great having you up here, mate, and thanks for making that donation. It's going to a great cause.
Thanks, guys. I'll catch you later.
See you.
Yeah, so Warren, we've got who else is up here? We've got Mad Dog up here and Varg. So, how did your race guys go, guys? I think you came third.
Yeah, I drove by myself tonight. Vargs was on his own, but yeah, I done all right.
Fantastic.
It's a good race.
Yeah, the main thing, did you guys enjoy it?
Yeah, so it was good fun. I could have been right up there with old Warren if I didn't have that spin.
So you guys,
Sorry.
you guys are looking forward to the Silverado and the Toyota Tundra around here next year, then?
Yeah, mate.
Interesting.
The guys know me. I'll drive anything.
Well, you heard it here first on RRTV. We're going to set up a Ute series for Luke, because we know that was his last sort of race series he was in. So that'd be interesting around here. I reckon we're up for it. We just need a little bit of a race control to throw a few more cautions, because I think didn't have too many of those, considering it should have been like a Ute race. I'm sure those guys would have had a few more yellows in their race.
Yeah, they would have.
Yeah, so we should wrap this up, guys, so I can go to bed.
Oh, come on, Bernie. It's only 10:30 in New South Wales time. It's 9:30 in my time. We still got a few more hours to burn.
All right. So, Nobby, let's have a chat with you while Adrian goes chuckling in the corner like a crazy man. Did the event turn out the way you wanted it to be tonight?
Yeah, mate, for the guys that we did turn up, and it was sort of end up being a rush job, but we got it there, but thanks to you guys as well. But like, it's first time, and I'm pretty happy with it, and hopefully we'll make it better next year.
Yeah, definitely. And I said during the broadcast, as long as Luke's iPads charity is going, we'll do our best to back it. That's for sure, because it's a fantastic cause. And it was fitting that Redback Racing won tonight's race. Luke was a very well respected member of the team, a mate to a lot of us, and it was fitting that that Warren took the win tonight.
Oh yeah, no, it was it's a shame. Well, next year we'll try and have a race control, not for incidents, but just try and, if the field gets too spread, we can put up safety cars and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I think Shane Best has cost me a fair bit, which is good because it's all going to charity. So after all these crashes, but but no, as I said at the start, if this night can get enough just to get one iPad for the one kid at Christmas, I'd be really happy.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, that's what this is about. It's raising the money so those kids in hospital on Christmas Day can get an iPad from Luke's iPads charity, which makes all the difference, doesn't it, as far as their stay in hospital? Because I don't know about you, Nobby, but I think it'd be pretty bad being in hospital on Christmas Day, and anything like a surprise gift like that would really, lift some spirits.
Yeah, well, they're actually amazing kids anyway, because they've always got a smile on their face anyway. So, but just having that there, as you say, a little surprise for them for Christmas, it really make their day. So yeah, I'm just proud of everyone turning up tonight, and just hope we make it bigger and better next year.
Yeah, definitely, and you know, whether it's a ute, I think the ute would have its legs if you can get them to actually drive right as well as left.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey! Don't be bagging out a ute in NASCAR. They can't turn.
I'm not
right.
bagging them out. You're the one that's going to have to get rid of all the stagger and get them to turn right. That's your job for the next year. And when you've got it sorted, you come back and I'll drive it and I'll let you know what I think of it.
I think if anyone that thinks that those guys that turn left constantly needs to watch a race and see how much opposite lock those guys actually do in a race, because seriously, those guys are out sideways more than these guys are on a road racing track.
Now hang on to your pants a minute. I didn't bag out the drivers. I just said you've got to get the car to turn right. Now when you can do that, you come back and see me.
Hey, they can turn right. It depends on how much right you want, because they'll be out sideways more than you think they will be. And that's what makes it fun. Those things are wicked sideways, left or right, and that's what makes it fun. Then these guys, I think if we chuck them in those things, they wouldn't know how to handle Bathurst, let alone Oran Park.
Yeah, okay. Now the question I've got, you've already going to have to put in $30 for your swearing, Mr. Sweary Pants. How many beers did you have tonight? Because I reckon another $5 a beer should go there too.
Well, yeah, no.
Yeah, don't lie. We've got you here. I've got Mark here as a witness. I've got Warren, I've got Vargs, I've got everyone on my side. How many beers? Come on.
I think I had about 5, but
10.
My 5 are worth probably triple the one that you do have regularly.
Long neck. At least.
No. Mine are about 10% alcohol. My beer that I'm drinking. So
you're up around about $55 damage.
Yeah, that's from RRTV contribution.
Yeah, well, you're that side of RRTV contributing that. I'll match it if you pay it.
Yeah, that's not going to happen in a lifetime.
All right, cranky man.
Hey, look, I've got bills to fix. I ain't
all right,
in
fine.
6 months.
RRTV will donate that money for the swearing and for the beers that I did not consume. And so we'll put in probably around about $55 as well to Luke's charity. But anyway, folks, I think it's that time of the night where we should say good night and wrap this up. What do you guys think?
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for the broadcast. It was excellent. Yeah, obviously a great event. Hopefully raised a bit of money. All good cause. Yeah, awesome. Loved it.
I'm just happy to be a part of it. That's all.
Yeah, it's been quite a good night. It's been a bit of a crazy night, but we wanted it to be a bit upbeat, and I think we got that in spades. But yeah, good driving out there, Warren. You're doing some pretty crazy moves and pulling them off, so well done.
Thanks. I think I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, so, and also Nobby, thanks for putting all this together. Turned out to be a good night, and hopefully it'll raise enough money to pay for one of those iPads, and yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, thanks to you guys, RRTV too, Ernie and Adrian, for jumping in and helping us out. And I know we had to put it off a week, but it was well worth it with your broadcast going spot on. So yeah, thanks guys.
Of course, we should thank Mr. Jarvis here. So welcome, well done, Adrian. It was an entertaining night. I noticed in brackets you've got Crompo. So okay.
No, sorry guys. I know you noticed that a couple of guys from TD Racing, I'm sure would have been here, but we've scaled back a little bit at the moment. But look, those guys gave me that nickname. So, but look, and I do apologise once again. My swearing, I'm generally not that bad, but a little bit loose. But no, look, at the end of the day, look, it is a cause that we should be trying to fight. I mean, cancer is not the awesome thing to fight against, and it's probably the worst thing that we have. Not just one, but Luke isn't fighting cancer. He's actually fighting for kids to battle that without thinking about it, which is getting these kids iPads and trying to help the family. I mean, you go and buy an iPad off the showroom floor outright. It's probably $700. So these things aren't cheap to buy straight off the block. So get in there, put a donation in. We're doing it for Luke. He understands that because he went through that himself. Fortunately, the young lad passed away on us, and you know he did a fantastic job, and he like his parents said and his family said, he took that cancer on for a ride, and he enjoyed every second that he did. He did this as an e-sport, which is fantastic, and he enjoyed that, but he did it in real life too, and it was fantastic to see, and probably one of the guys that everyone should look up and respect, because I think if it wasn't taken from us too soon, would have been a great driver and someone that we would have looked up to, similar to Craig Lowndes. So I know that's a big statement, but I'm sure that's where he could have ended up. So look, if you're passionate about what we do and how we go about our sport, like I said, and Bernie said before, throw $1 in there. That will go towards an iPad, and that's what it was all about tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Now, looking forward to the week ahead, folks. Monday night, we've got the Monday Night Lights. That's a Skip Barber series coming to you live at 9:15pm. We'll have Alex McCullough back in the combox with me, calling that race. And if you haven't seen the Skip Barbers in action on the Monday night, definitely tune in. It's well worth it. But anyway, folks, that's the end of tonight's broadcast. I'd like to thank Adrian Jarvis for being in here. Trent Thomas was in here as well. We had Matt Wilkins join us. Mark Noble, Nobby, was in here, still is. And all the other people that joined us in the combox tonight. We had a great time. We hope you had a great time. And we hope that it was fitting on the way. We farewelled our mate Luke Spalding, and hopefully we've raised money for his charity so that can live on this year. And as I said, if his family run it again next year, we will be backing it again to try to raise money to that great cause. But anyway, folks, thanks for tuning in. My name's Bernie Weemers, and we hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast.
Oh.